Okay, we're back up. Ba, 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 da. Nope. I want to go back. Guess I want to invite a guest. Copy. Copy. Paste. Post comment. Paste. StreamYard link. Active. And let's try this again. Let's see if anybody pops in. All right. There we go. All right. Give me a guest so I can hear you guys. Go to YouTube on my pad. All right, guys, can you hear me? I can see your comments coming in. There's the StreamYard link. Click on it, one of you. So, see if I can hear you. Snake, want to jump in? Cuba, I see you. Cubing. Of course, my quality is garbage. All right, we'll see if we can get a guest in here and see how this goes. How are you guys, by the way? Negative, Snake. I am a meat popsicle. If you can guess what that line is from. Hopefully, there's no echo. I seriously doubt that. You think? Why do you always talk in brackets, by the way? What does that mean, signature flare? All right, guys. Well, if you're in here, hit the goddamn likes, which I should too. All right, Eric. Try the link now. Okay. There we go. Oh god damn it! It's fucking cowboy. Hello, cowboy. Bitch. Cowboy, can you hear me?
Bitch.
I hear you.
What's up, man?
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'd be better if I can hear you better, actually. You're coming in
Oh,
kind of low because you're not coming through my headphones, but I can hear you.
oh, okay. I can try to speak a little bit louder. Is this better?
No, not really.
Huh. Okay. I typically have a very loud command voice, but maybe
Yeah.
maybe it's your audio.
Oh, that's much better. No, I put you
Oh,
on
okay.
speakerphone.
Oh, I see. Okay. Um, okay. Well, maybe can you? Because I don't have access. I don't have access now to the chat. Can you ask the chat to comment in? Is my audio okay?
Yeah, you
Sounds
sound you sound good, Cowboy.
Okay, great. Oh, is that you, Zombro? You're in the you are
I'm
now
here.
in
I'm here.
that's
Polska sent
great.
me a Polska asked me to join, and he sent me a text.
okay.
That's great.
Easy. I think I figured out the audio issues.
Nice.
Yeah, we got no echo now, so I think we're good.
Yeah, no, sounds good.
So I guess I was under the understanding that you needed at least 1,000 subscribers to live stream. That must not be the case then.
No, and apparently not. You just have to bypass it by using StreamYards and paying for
Aha.
their service.
Oh, I see. I don't pay. Did you end up getting a subscription?
You know what? I was gonna go with the free one, but I ended up dropping the 240 on the. I can have 10 in here.
$240?
Yeah, I figure if we're gonna do it, let's do it right,
Holy
right?
crap! That's a lot. That's a lifetime subscription? I hope.
No, it's just a one-time fee.
Uh, Ergo, then it's a lifetime subscription. Once in your life?
Yeah, 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 and plus it gives me 50 hours plus per month. So I would imagine that's more than enough, cowboy.
No, that
Right,
should
right.
be
Never mind.
that should
Never
be
mind.
plenty.
Right.
Should be
Was that? I'm
plenty.
sorry.
I said that should be plenty. Yes.
Oh, yes, yes. Right. Well, we'll see. I imagine the more you do it, it'll grow, and then yeah. Well, we'll see.
So, Cowboy, I already told Polska, but I'm all set for June. I got my reservations and got my plane tickets all set.
That is excellent. Of course, it'll be a pleasure to have you. And Polska and I were talking. Polska is now saying he thinks it might be a better idea to have the meetup outside the city. You have any thoughts on that?
Maybe because he said a lot of it's the midway point where a lot of people are staying. So, but I actually found it to be cheaper to stay outside the city. I'm staying in Lombard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want cowboy. I haven't told you about this because we haven't talked. Zambro is staying out in Lombard, the same fucking hotel that Hamster is staying in.
That's hilarious.
Sure.
That's
So
hilarious.
so easy. You're going to be his chaperone, by the way.
But yeah, it was like it would cost like $27.50 if I flew into O'Hare and stayed in Chicago, and then
Sure.
So what I'm doing now is I'm flying into O'Hare, but I'm staying in Lombard, and it only cost me $936 with airfare and hotel for 3 days.
Sure. Sure. That's great. Yeah, I'm sure for those 3 days we'll find all sorts of fun activities. I'm probably so I know for sure I'll have those days off. I just don't know what I think I want to put together like a tiny itinerary for you guys and take you like downtown, take you to the Shed Aquarium, take you to the if anyone's interested,
Hey, cowboy, if I could
yeah,
interrupt for a second.
yeah,
Homeless
yeah,
in
go.
America is here. Hi, Jake. How are you? Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So I think that there, of course, Chicago. It's a major city. There's going to be a plethora of things to do. I think it would be fun to put together an itinerary and to put it up to a vote if people are interested in doing other things like going to a basketball game or going to a baseball game or going to
I'm
Shed
down with that,
Aquarium.
definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, Cowboy, I was talking with Hamster earlier, and he
Yes.
sent me a barrage of fucking text messages. I know the boys want to go to a ball game, and the Cubs are out of town, but the Sox are in town playing Baltimore, and they're playing Friday night at 7:10, Saturday and Sunday at 1:10, and I know the boys want to go to a ball game, so they're either going to do it on Saturday or Sunday, which I think
Yeah.
is a great idea.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it should be, or in my opinion, it should be one of the two. So obviously, if the Cubs are not in town, then the Sox it is. I mean, just by default. There's
Right.
there are
No.
other minor leagues. There's probably like I don't know. There's probably some. What are those called? I think they're called the minor leagues. There's the Chicago Fire. There's what do we have, like two hockey. There's so many. We're very much a sports town, but yeah, that would fit the bill. But also, again, I just wanted to reiterate. Yeah, so there's other things to do. Like if you guys want to go to the Museum of Science and Industry, the Adler Planetarium, the Shed Aquarium, the Southside Cultural Center. Of course, there's the entire Lake Michigan. There's a booze cruise.
The
All kinds.
Southside Cultural Center, Cowboy, do you want everybody to get shot? Because that's where you get shot.
Oh, I was definitely joking on that one. We all know
Yeah.
my feelings. We all know my feelings on the South Side, right, Bob?
Yeah, that's the
I-
southeast side, though.
I'm not even from Chicago, and I knew that was a red flag right there.
Actually, you know what, Easy? We used to go there a lot when we were in our like 20s. There's a place called Rainbow Beach over there, and if you go there like after 10 p.m., you didn't get shot. You know what? Here's a funny comment by Snake. He said, "I went to the first night game at Wrigley Field." All right, here's the difference between Wrigley Field and a Sox game. If you want to go to a party that there's a baseball game at, you go to Wrigley Field. If you want to go watch a baseball game, you go to White Sox Park.
That's I don't know. I don't agree with that. I mean, you know,
Whatever. You don't even live in Chicago. You live in fucking Franklin Park, Cowboy.
It's patently false. What I would say is,
Oh, stop fucking waffling. You don't live in the city limits.
that's true. I know. Well, I mean, I was born and raised in Chicago, so and I still live here, and I drive into Chicago every day. I was in Chicago multiple times today, including the hood. So I do.
Cowboy, I drive in and out of the hood in areas where you get shot at all the time.
Hey,
But
Cowboy,
Right.
how's the working out and dieting and exercise going? Also,
Yes.
how's the trucking going?
Good news. Oh, the trucking, bad news. I'm working at a restaurant right now. My goal now is to get back to trucking. Basically, as soon as possible. I told
Okay.
my current, I told my current bosses. I told my current. Okay, so first things first. The diet is good. I'm back on the diet.
Excellent.
So and I'm just under 300. So I fell off and I'm bad and drinking and then I go to the Chinese buffet and I abuse my body, and then I build up the gumption to get my shit straight, and then whatever. It's been 16 days I'm back on or something like that. So I feel ashamed. It is my one major weakness in life. So,
Yeah.
but yes,
Hey.
going on more than 2 weeks now. I'm back on. So
Great. Chris Mitchell's here. Chris, join. We need the Emperor.
yeah, right. Hey, what's up, Mitchell, man? Good to join up, man. And then to address the second issue. So here's a story with that. I was unceremoniously fired by this company. I'm not going to say the name of the company. They're based out of Melrose Park. They weren't
Wow,
that
Chris
bad.
is here.
But,
Hey, Chris, scroll up for the link for the link and join in. All right.
You were saying, Cowboy?
Yes. Okay. So, yeah. Long story short, they. So I was doing expedited work. I was doing OTR, over the road, but however, I was driving not a box truck, a straight truck. I was driving a 38-foot expedited straight truck, OTR, and that was all well and good. However, they started to wanting me, requesting, coercing, pressuring. They started pressuring me to break the law. So, without going into too much detail, or anyone who knows trucking will understand this. There's 4 major clocks that regulate your time in trucking.
Correct.
There's an 8-hour. There's an 8-hour. What is it? There's an 8-hour, 11-hour, 14-hour, and 70-hour rolling. 60 hours within 7 days, 70 hours within an 8 rolling day. There's 4 clocks. Long story short, and right. you can only drive for 11 hours a day. And I again, no problems, no accidents, no violations, no failed inspections. I would finish my day, and then I go into the truck stop, shit, shower, shave, I get ready to go to bed, and then I'd get a call. And this happened several times. I'd get a call from my dispatch or my fleet manager, whatever they call them, and she would say, "Joe, you got to get back on the road. I need you to drive another 2.5 or 3.5 hours to the location, blah, blah, blah." And I would tell her very politely, I feel I have the energy to do that. However, doing so would put me in violation, and I'm not willing to do that. And so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to sleep. Or okay, once you drive 11 hours, you have to do something called a 10-hour reset.
Right.
After the 10-hour reset, you can drive again. And I told her I'm willing to do that. And she's like, no, you got to do it now. And this is expedited work. And I would say, yes, I understand the concept of expedited work, but I'm not willing to put myself into violation. And you guys know that, I have to follow the rules set forth by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. And I'm not gonna break any laws. And they're just like, oh well, you're new, and that's not how we do it at K&B, and you need to understand this. And K&B is not the name of the company, but I'm just
I get it.
Yeah, I'm on the phone arguing with this woman who doesn't even speak English. By the way, anyone who would even do a cursory research. They were of all people, they're a Ukrainian company. All Ukrainians. Oh my God, and the women are beautiful, but. Anyway, they're a Ukrainian company out of Melrose Park. If you did enough research, you would know who they are. Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, I made. I'll be getting back into it soon. The most important thing for me is to hold on to this license and not to do anything that might screw it up, like driving drunk, or getting into accidents, or getting violations, or any of that stuff. Yeah. So right now I'm working in a far northern. I'm working in a very affluent suburb in Chicago. It's called the North Shore. It's basically like the richest set of suburbs in Chicago. Think like Winnetka, Glencoe, Glenview. But yeah,
how you doing, Chris?
What's going on, guys? Does this guy ever shut up?
Hey, Chris. Welcome to the stream.
What does Mitchell have to say? What's up, Mitchell?
This is it, brother. Hey, if my mic shuts off, it's possibly because it's like wiggled around a little bit and disconnected, but I'm kind of gaming, so I'm not completely focused on it.
What are you playing, Chris?
It's happened more than once where I will grab my ancillary remote control and I point it at the screen when you're talking, and I try to lower the volume, but it doesn't work.
Sorry. I'm playing WoW, man.
You're playing World of Warcraft? People still play that?
Dude, yeah, I have to relive the old days when it was good. I honestly, I haven't played really, like I've just literally bought the expansions and fucking maybe logged on for a couple days, but I haven't played.
Chris, we can't have the Emperor of the next Emperor of Canada playing World of Warcraft. You got to update your shit.
fuck that, man. I fucking like this shit. I used to love this game. But anyway, I fucking, so like I say I haven't played a lot since fucking like, I think the last time I really played hardcore was Cataclysm, and that's like 3 expansions or 4 expansions ago. Right?
Hey, Chris, can I ask you a little StreamYard help question here? How do I pin a comment?
From StreamYards, I have no idea. I actually used my cell phone to do that.
So I have to pin it in YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I can walk you through it right now. It's basically a 3-step process.
What do you do?
Okay. The first thing you do is you stop drinking.
Yeah.
Second thing you do.
That's not going to happen.
Second thing you do is you let your balls drop. The third thing you do is you figure it out yourself, like an autodidact.
I'm asking for help. You fucking dumbass.
I told you,
All right.
I will take you. I will take you to.
I will kick you out of this stream right now.
Your first AA meeting. Let's go.
You need a fucking timeout.
I can't disagree with you because it's your live stream.
Yeah, right. I can time out. How do you do it? Seriously, I'm asking a legitimate question here.
Yeah, like I said, man, if you can log into your YouTube, right, with your cell phone, that's how I pin stuff. Like I'll post it in the chat, right, from StreamYards, and then pin it while on YouTube on my cell phone. That is literally the only way I know how.
I agree with what he just said. So let me ask you a couple of precursory questions. What are you using to StreamYard right now? What are you StreamYarding on? Your phone or a laptop?
No, his tablet.
No. I actually switched it. That's how I figured out the mic settings. I'm streaming from my phone, and I got YouTube. I got YouTube on my pad, so I'm watching the chat in my pad, and I'm also, posting your comments.
The first thing I would say is I don't know how you do it on your pad. Plus, I don't think you can do it on your pad because you just stipulated that you're live streaming from your phone. So you're obviously going to do it on your phone.
I'm trying to do it from here and take my own comment, and it's.
Oh, do you remember when you were at my place and you were sober? And
I remember. I remember the Waffle House. It was a disturbing experience, by the way.
Okay. Well, see, the thing is, when you grow up and you become independent, you don't live with your parents anymore. It's a very bewildering environment for some people.
Yeah, I don't live with my parents, Cowboy.
Really? I thought you live with with mommy and daddy.
Mommy and daddy live with me, actually.
Oh, it's you own the property.
Yes.
No, you don't. Your parents own it. You already told me. Come on. Anyway, look. Long story short,
Cowboy. It's called a trust. Okay, and
right.
Nobody owns any of the property. It all gets handed down. That's how you beat the tax system.
I'm sure you're right. I'm I'm just saying I appreciate having my own place. But moving on. So anyway, the point is, when you were here, I was showing you basically everything I know how to do. I don't know how to pin a comment. I know how to highlight them. You can temporarily highlight it. You can highlight it and leave it, and it will become, in a way, highlighted because you.
Oh, hey.
That's the only way I know how to pin is to highlight it.
Shush. Hang on, I got you fucking covered here, home slice. Hang on a sec. I'm a wrench, right?
I'll wrench you right now, actually.
Oh my god, I'm not a wrench?
No, because you haven't been on here before.
That's a fucking
There you go.
lie.
You're a wrench now.
What comment do you want, Pim?
Don't wrench me because I anticipate you're going to have to put me in timeout many, many times going forward.
Oh, I'm not giving you a fucking wrench ever.
What do you want, Pim?
Okay.
No, actually, you know what? I am going to wrench you. Post a comment.
I can't. I'm in StreamYard right now.
Hey, what do you want pinned?
I want the StreamYards link pinned.
Okay, so here's what you can do. You can use I surmise. I don't know. I'm basing this off of knowledge I don't have. because
Oh,
you claim you have two. You claim you have two devices. With the device, the tablet, make a comment, write it, send it, and then with your phone, highlight it, and then just leave it highlighted, and it'll be highlighted on the bottom bar of the screen.
Yeah,
He
but
booted himself out.
Oh
See,
my
that's
God.
something a Polak would do. You see what I'm saying? He booted himself out. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's me, you, and the Emperor in here right now,
Yeah,
I do everything I can to help him, but
and he's back.
God, God damn it! I kicked myself out of StreamYard.
the only reason I can pin on mine with my phone, like on YouTube, is because it's my account. So I can't pin with your account.
Okay, so I kicked myself out. What did you say, Chris?
I can't pin it because I'm not logged in, like on my account, right? Even when I'm logged into StreamYards and I'm on my phone as well, on YouTube, it's still one account. So you have to switch. Like you have to actually open your YouTube to pin your comment. So go
Okay.
on. Yeah.
Oh, so he has to be in YouTube to do it himself.
Yes. That's how I'm doing it myself, and I thought maybe a wrench could pin a comment, but apparently not. Drugs. We need more drugs, guys.
Yeah, I just finished a cup of coffee and I was laying in bed.
No brandies for you or whiskey for you tonight.
No. That's a weekend thing. That's a weekend thing.
there you go. Smart move.
I don't drink anymore, but boy, golly, do I miss it some
That's
days.
an even smarter. That's an even smarter move.
Yeah, I miss it. Some
Oh,
days.
I drink occasionally. And
Oh, so do I. So do I. I just think,
lately it's been a lot though. I've been doing a lot of. I've been going over to Arkansas a lot and playing in chess tournaments
I'm sorry.
In Arkansas.
in Arkansas. Yes, the natural state.
I could play in chess tournaments if I didn't suck at chess.
I'm not that good. I'm rated about 1700, which
I was just about to say, can you talk about that for a second? Whoa. You've joined a circuit?
me. Or
Yeah. You're rated now on a state level or a national level?
Oh no. This is when I was younger. I was about 1700. This is just what I do is just like a bunch of guys and some girls get together and play like informal tournaments.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh my God! There's even an accent when you say informal.
But it was funny. Last time I was over, I met somebody who listens to Hamster.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, it was a girl, no less.
Was she a ginger?
No,
She's one of those fucking what do you call it? She's a glowy.
Oh, she's a glowy. You think she's a fed?
short black hair with really big boobs.
Oh yeah,
Like
totally.
ridiculously big boobs.
Fucking
Sounds
honeypot
like
right
my
there. It's fucking
Hey,
total
Chris,
honeypot.
Chris, did you get your wrench, by the way?
Yeah.
No, you got the notification because you haven't posted anything. I don't see you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Emperor.
Big fat cocks, eh?
I was gonna say big bouncy titties.
Okay. All right then.
Oh, what a
Hey,
sick sense of humor.
Emperor, did you get my two Discords? I sent you two videos from a couple of days ago. You'll see them.
Let me see.
I sent you my story.
Guys, I'm gonna take a smoke break, so talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Easy.
So do you still play chess, Mr. Zambra?
Oh yeah, all the time. I play.
Just for fun, can you talk about that for a second? Like what's the level here? Like, I don't just describe it. On a weekend you'll drive to the local, civic center.
I'll drive over to Arkansas when we do these tournaments, and I'm playing against people who are nationally ranked, and they just do like little informal tournaments. I do all right. I do all right. It's been I win. I lose more than I win. Don't get me wrong, but I hold my own.
Okay. I mean, what is the extent of? Do you read books? You've read?
I read books. I play. How you have like the chess programs that you can download from the Play Store and Google Play and Apple Store and all that stuff.
Sure.
I have about 5 of them loaded in my phone. I play those. I play about 8 to 10 games a day. I study chess theory. It's a hobby. It's a passion. I really enjoy it.
Sure. No, I love. Do you call it chess or is it called console?
Chess.
Sure. Okay. Have you just out of curiosity? Have you ever heard anyone call it console? CONSUL?
Not for a long, long time.
Oh, sorry. Okay, never mind. That's old parlance there. Okay. Yeah, right. No, I used to play. I was never that good, but I have a lot of respect for the game. It's very fascinating. Yeah.
Well, it definitely keeps your mind going because it's a thinking game for sure. You have to think ahead and strategize and everything and react.
Do you do oh, I forget what it's called. I'm sorry. What is it where is it called rooking? Where it's one of the only moves I think where the king can move 2 spaces in one move.
It's called castling.
Castling. I'm sorry.
Yeah, castle king side, castle queen side.
Do you have a particular opinion on that? Isn't that like one of the smartest things to do in the game?
Depending on who you're playing, it's a good defensive move, but it can also lead you to have your king trapped. But
well, no, yeah, well, it tucks you away. Well, trapped. I mean, how do you want to look at it? I mean.
Yeah, well, it's like I said, it could be a really good defensive move, or it can, depending on if you like an open style play and you're aggressive, it can also leave you trapped. I tend to be a little mix of aggressive and conservative, but
so you're passive aggressive. You like a woman?
God no. I know,
but gotta be such a dick about everything, doesn't he?
Who, Zombro? Yeah, I know.
No, you fuck.
I know. Oh boy,
that was a good little zinger, Cowboy. Very good.
Yeah, I do what I can.
That was good. You'd fit right in. You'd fit right in with the police.
Oh yeah. Well, as they say, you got to have gallows humor.
Oh God, yeah. My God, you have to have a callus. You become like hardened steel.
So my father used to say,
I know I did.
You got to laugh or you'll cry.
Yeah, I know I did.
Why the fuck are you guys still up?
Well, I'm usually at the gym now, but I actually went early and I finished up at around 11, so I don't know what the hell to do with myself. So I'm gonna go to bed at like 3, and then I'll get up and do the same thing all over again.
Chris, we're always up this late because we're fucking insomniacs.
Also, too, I'm retired.
I was just about to say that in your defense. In his defense, he is completely retired. He's put in his 2 decades and he's done.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
You don't want to actually. I was in the shop today, and I actually ran into some bad news. One of my buddies, the guy who I play Axis and Allies with, the board game, who's a sergeant in Chicago, his dad just died. So I got to do another goddamn funeral.
That sucks. Hey, when are you gonna post any games of you guys using that gigantic, beautiful board you have?
You know what? We usually only play when he has furlough, so it's usually between like December and like is it June or July? It's like in there because he's got like a whole month off, and it takes us literally like fucking 3 weeks to play the goddamn game.
I'm looking forward to that then. If you're gonna be doing it in July, that should be good. You gonna do a video about it?
You don't want to. I always like take pictures like at the end of the turn, so you know if shit gets blown around or people cheat, we always have like a record of it. And
Right.
and my police sergeant I've been playing with him for years, and he's a notorious cheater.
That's great.
So we always take like video pictures of it and send it back and forth to make sure nobody's cheating.
Yeah, you should post them because I personally love that game. So those would be cool videos.
Yeah, it's a lot more complicated than chess.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I can see that. A lot of comings and goings for sure.
You don't want to. Next time we do it, I'll definitely take a video of it and record it. But yeah, that fucking board we built for it.
Oh, that
God,
thing's huge. It's beautiful.
It's 9 by 5 feet. It's a regulation ping pong table.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna add a bunch of bells and whistles to it, like fucking lights and little smoke effects and shit like that when battles takes place and shit.
Oh, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Cowboy, do you play?
no, I was just about to mention I'm much more a fanatico of. Do you guys remember Risk? The game Risk?
Yes, I remember Risk.
Axis and Allies is a much more complicated version of Risk, Cowboy.
Right, I understand that and I accept that, but I just, as I just never really got into Axis and Allies. I got much more into Risk, and I think as long as Risk is played right, I think there is some strategy to Risk, and to develop that idea a little bit more, there's really only one thing I'd add, and that is I don't like how
What, more waffling?
yes, I don't like how you guys remember in the game you every single time you conquer a province you get a card or whatever. You collect 3 cards, or you collect as many. I think you.
Hey, SCE's here. Let's
Oh,
see if we
excellent.
can get him in the chat.
Well, what I was going to say is, it gets to the point where you could trade in a set of cards. You can get like 40 armies. That's unrealistic. It's ridiculous. I always like to limit or set the limit at let's say like 10 or 12 armies. You shouldn't be able to set. You shouldn't be able to trade in a set of cards and get 50 fucking armies. It's unrealistic.
Hey, SCE, the StreamYard link is up in the chat. Just scroll up. We'll get you in here.
All right, gents, I'm gonna jump off. Good talking to you guys. Have a good night.
Take care, bro.
Take care. Emperor, as always, a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Polska. Take care, Cowboy.
Yep,
Hey,
bro.
Hey, Eric, thanks for helping me sort this out. All right.
No problem. Take care.
All right, we'll see you soon. Okay. All right. And now there are 3. Oh my God, SCE doesn't have a wrench here. We got to fix that.
Isn't this your first live stream?
No, this is like my 4th one.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I've been testing. In fact, I tested the first one after I was at your Waffle House.
Oh yeah. You know what? I guess that's true. Actually, I remember that. So yeah, I thought that was just I thought that was just a test stream. But okay, yeah, sure. You're right. You're right.
No, because I learned a lot from that night. So
Yeah, right.
I tested it out, and I got. I actually handed out my first 3 wrenches were to fuck, who the hell was it?
Good mom.
Good Mom, Sith, our Frenchie friend, and who's the other guy?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of who it was. Either way, it doesn't matter. I've still been handing out wrenches. Yeah, so this is like my fourth test one, and this is my like first best one where I actually figured out how to get the all the audio and sync up my other device. So thanks, Cowboy, man. That's all because of you.
Yeah, no, well, no, it's not. It's I very much believe in like monkey see, monkey do. Like I don't know how to put it. Just being around. Have you ever heard the axiom? You are the average of the five people you hang out with the most.
No, not really. But you know what? I'll tell you this though, Cowboy. From that stream that you did that night,
Yeah,
the guy Traverser or whatever the hell his name is.
yeah, Trav Traversable. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, that guy was cool as fuck.
Oh yeah, he told me he doesn't like you.
No, I doubt that.
He says you're real aggravating.
You
I
guys
barely-
weren't watching the mic, were you?
I barely even said anything that night.
Oh yeah, that's part of why he said he doesn't like you.
Oh, fuck off, Cowboy. Seriously, should I kick you out of the stream right now? SCE,
Hey.
get in here so I can get Cowboy out. Oh, he is in here. We got to guess. There we go. Hello.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, SCE, how you
Cowboy,
doing?
Chris, how you doing?
What's going on, brother?
Great. What's up? Successful.
Same shit, different day.
Amen, brother.
Hey, when are y'all having that get together in Chicago?
June 24th, the weekend of June 24th.
I think he
All
said-
right. Do you know who Uman is?
No.
He's one of Big John's mods.
Really? Who man or ooh man?
Uman.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah. Well, I will send you his email address and you two can discuss all the particulars of it because I think he's somewhere in Indiana or something like that.
Oh, so he's right next
What?
door, huh?
Are you saying Big John wants to come?
No, not Big
one of
John.
his mods.
Oh, okay.
Be cool if Big John come.
Yeah,
I
good
would-
luck
I
getting
would
him
love-
there.
I would love to personally meet him.
Isn't Big John in Hawaii?
I believe so.
Yeah, no. Island Hermit's got a better chance of meeting him than we do.
I didn't know you moved to Hawaii.
Yeah,
I didn't know that either. For some
Yeah, he-
reason. I'm sorry. Go
he-
ahead.
He bailed out of the Pacific Northwest a couple years ago. I think it was right after the CNN thing, and yeah, he's been out there for a while now.
No, that CNN thing with Lisa Ling was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, I think he might have moved out like 2 years ago. He left the mainland.
It's been at least a year.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bob, did you say the manland or the mainland?
The mainland.
Sounded like you said manland.
Now,
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
talking a
say
little
that to
fast.
John's face, man.
John, you're no longer a man. You done left the manland.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's no such thing as an ex-Marine. There's always former Marines, right?
That's
Okay,
right.
okay, all right, Cowboy. Did you fucking email SCE finally?
I've got his email.
I gave him my email today.
Yes, he did. But
Is-
I'm
is
still
that-
using his other email that has his full name to it. So like I'm not going to mention that on the stream, so it is what
Yeah,
it
don't do
is.
that. Yeah, don't do that.
SCE, you didn't get the Proton mail address?
I got it.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say because I had to create that for him because he's a bit slow when it comes to doing shit like that.
Hey, if you want anybody's full name to be doxxed, just let me know. I'll sell it for a price.
Wow,
Yeah.
you really are the princess of the manosphere, aren't you?
You're not gonna say emperor with shit like that.
Oh no. We're not saying emperor. I'm saying princess. Damn.
God damn it! I need that money.
Transition
Uh,
isn't going that well, is it?
No.
You haven't gotten Scotty's feet pics yet, or what?
No, man, I'm not making any fucking OnlyFans money because of Scotty. It's racist, really. No, I don't fucking dox people. Dude, that shit though from fucking
Well, not that you're going to admit to it anyway.
No, I don't. I only know one person's real name as
Yeah,
far
yeah,
as I
we know. Wink, wink. We know.
That's One Fast Act. That's the only. You know what? I don't even have his real name in my phone, dude. I still have him as One Fast Act. Be like, I'll never remember that. Who the fuck
Okay.
is this person?
You know, whenever Dak first got here, I went looking for his channel, and the only thing that would pop up is all these circular running wheels for cats, and it's always One Fast Cat, and it's like this. I mean, I must have went through at least 50 of these damn videos where it shows these cats on this wheel spinning around. It's like, what in the hell is wrong? It's like, I'm looking for One Fast Dak, not One Fast Cat. And it's like, stop trying to sell me shit that I don't want. And it's like, and besides that, it's like, this is like for old widows and shit, you know, for old middle-aged women with box wine and shit.
Well, for months I couldn't find Pop's channel on Rumble when I went through the app, right? And even when I typed in the name like fully and perfectly, the search would just give me the recommended list only. Like nothing would ever change in the list, right? So I figured it was a glitch in the app. So I guess last month there, it finally found it. And now that's all it shows me. It won't load up another fucking person's videos or recommended list at all. It just shows me Terrence Pop's channels or his videos. So Rumble needs to stop worrying about paying Joe Rogan and actually like get some shit fixed on their app.
Hey, Chris, have you tried to find yourself on YouTube?
I actually don't think so. I don't think I've ever searched myself.
You're insanely hard to find on YouTube because apparently there's a singer.
Oh yeah, the black guy.
Yeah. And I can't find you on YouTube if you're not in like the comments to link your channel, so I can just go directly to your channel. But I can't find you just by punching in your search.
No, you're gonna get this other Chris Mitchell.
Yeah, you're buried under a ton of music videos.
Yeah. FYI, guys, totally not me. Totally not.
Wait, so you're saying you're not black?
No, and I can't sing for shit.
You liar!
I know. I know, man. Hit it for chicks.
Where's Cowboy? Is he taking a shit?
I don't know. It's like,
no, I'm right here.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say there was no waffling going on. I was concerned about you.
Oh, no, right. It's a give and take, you know. When it's the art of conversation, Bob. When other people talk, you listen attentively, and then you try to, add to the conversation.
And not waffle? Yes, I'm 100% aware of not waffling.
Very good.
Oh, you guys are sweet.
all right. Well, anyways, no, I just wanted to stop in and, you know, give your stream a like and, you know, just see how you're doing, making sure that you're not fucking everything up.
Well, how did it go, SE? We're almost going for 50 minutes here.
Ah, you're doing all right.
All right, yeah, it's only like
Yeah.
my fourth one, so.
Okay, well, I'm sure that you saw that, you know, I got Outlaw and another gentleman to join us yesterday. I'm sure you saw that.
Where?
I've got them actually in both servers.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
bedroom. Okay, yeah, I saw that.
Stupid fuck! You never mentioned the name.
Oh, in the Discord.
The server. Yes. The
Oh,
server.
I'm sorry. Delete that. Nobody.
It's
I didn't say that.
after about 10:30, after about 11, he's just
My,
you just-
yeah. Stop drinking, Bob. Damn it, man.
All right,
Hey,
they
Bob,
can't.
what's your social security, bro?
They
Yeah,
they
really.
have no access to that anyway unless you give it to them. You know that, right?
Yeah, well, that's just
Right.
it. Is that you see? That's why we set up trap rooms in these places, man.
Okay.
Well,
No,
anyway,
it's just, I'm
be
on
careful.
so many Discord rooms now that it's I'm not even sure which one pops up. Like I have to set up the notifications to just.
Okay. Okay. Well,
It's
anyway, now that I have you here as a captive audience, SCE, I'm sorry. Can you just reiterate to me what exactly is it you were asking me to do? I remember the very first time you had approached me, you were asking something similar or the same thing, and I was so put off. I actually thought like you may have been like a
Yeah, you thought I was a
scammer, like
fucking glowy or some shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I thought you were like a government agent or some sort of someone trying to collect information on me.
About to
Really?
treat you like a fucking government agent.
Again, I'm just a very private person, so part of that is an unwanted is an undue paranoia. Sometimes I openly admit that.
You got paranoia problems?
Well, I'm just a very private person,
Yeah, but there's a private person, then there's having like
Oh,
serious paranoia
somebody
problems.
has some trust issues.
There you go. I openly admit that. Yeah.
Oh,
When
cowboy,
I was
who
gonna say,
fucking hurt you?
I was gonna say, when Daddy, when you were a kid, would throw you up in the air and catch you. Might have
Spank
happened
me,
once.
daddy.
I wasn't gonna say that, but I was gonna say, he might have dropped me once or twice, and just never trusted after that.
Whoopsie, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I can't blame you for that one.
Well, you know what they say, once bitten, twice smitten. So,
Hmm.
What kind of fucking girls are you hanging around?
oh, you know what? I totally off topic. I just saw my one of my lady friends yesterday and today. The kind that you pay, for.
You stupid fuck you.
No, I'm telling you, I got to figure it out. She's an old one. I've known her for 7, 8,
Are you
or
renting
7 years.
cougars?
7 years, I think. I'm sorry, what?
Are you renting cougars?
Oh, she is. She's in her 30s. So yeah, kind of.
Oh fuck, that's not a cougar. Well, I suppose it is technically.
Well,
yes, but
Yeah. Anything after 25, 26, and it's it's a slow, steady gradient. But no, she's basically a friend who
Yeah. You're pumping her ass full of some fucking denture cream, so this way you can keep her tight. We know how it goes. Don't lie.
yeah, sure, there you go. You got it. Anyway, what's going on in your life, SCE? I don't know much about you personally. Just for fun, tell me about yourself or anything you're willing to admit. Where are you from? What part of the country? I forget. You sound like you're from the South.
Could be.
You do. You from the twang in your voice. You sound like you're from
contriver here.
somewhere south of the Mason-Dixon line.
That's a very distinct fucking possibility.
so he's a very private person and refuses to tell you.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think if you're smart enough, you might be able to guess where he's from.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna figure it out, man.
Well, I know where you're from.
I'm sure that you do, Bob. I've told you. I mean, I'm just here to sell everybody some fucking propane and propane products, okay?
Texas.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
I
I was about to say that.
anything.
I was just about to say that.
It's from Ireland.
What's the name of the dog in the? Is it Ladybird? Ladyhawk?
Is Ladybird. Yeah.
Ladybird.
Ladybird. Right. Can you give a good impression of LBJ?
Fuck no.
My fellow American. I'm sorry, what?
No, I can't
Hey
because the
guys,
motherfucker's dead.
guys, we got contriver in the chat.
No.
Hello, sir.
What's going on, brother?
I'm better
Contriver, are
than
you
I
here to fix our
deserve.
computer?
Well, I can. I could, but
I'm just
I
fucking with
don't
you,
have a. I mean, if I would have run a convenience store, that would be much more appropriate.
Oh no, damn it, Apu.
Thank you. Come again.
or a gas station or a motel.
You racist.
What's going on? Oh, come on.
Come
My niggas. I'm the brown nigga myself. I have the brown privilege.
The brown privilege, yeah. No shit.
I don't give a damn for black or white guys because I am brown myself. What are they going to say?
Exactly.
Even when I was in Toronto for a weekend with my friends and we were drinking in a bar and everything. So some people were Antifa protesting outside,
Mm-hmm.
and this was summer season, like in May or June, in 2019 or something. This was before coronavirus. So I got in their face. I was a little bit tipsy. So I said, "What's up, my niggas?" And they didn't know what to do because all these were white people wearing Antifa, hoodies or something, all
Right.
black. But I could see that they were white because of their fair complexion. So, I mean, they could not say anything to me because they thought I was a drunk alcoholic or something. And I got in their face and say, "What you gonna do, homie? Huh? What you gonna do?"
You were just fucking with him. That's all right.
No, contriver's in a
that
good
is-
mood.
I mean, that was once in a lifetime that I did that. I mean, I could not recall, but my friends were like, "You were just finding, itching to, have the standoff situation with them." I mean, my friends were all, they, were carrying baseball bats and everything because it was their neighborhood in Mississauga and their area. So I was like, okay, let me trigger some people. And they were like, "You son of a bitch, you are trying to put us in trouble."
No, you're just trying to leave them in a very interesting situation after you go home.
I mean, that is what I did. Fine. Let bygones be bygones. It is 3 years now. Who cares? I have even returned back to India. It is actually now 1:10 p.m. over here.
Yeah,
It is daytime.
my buddy in Calgary just took the shot so that he could go back to India and visit his folks. And
Pfizer or
by the time
Moderna?
I think it was a Moderna one.
I
But,
mean, people should take the best one in this scenario. If you have to take a jab, the Johnson is the best.
You're roboting.
yeah, you robot it there. You say Johnson and Johnson?
I actually heard that that's the worst one.
That's the
Yeah,
one
that's what I heard too.
not approved by anybody, isn't it?
I'm sorry, I don't
I don't-
recall. I remember hearing.
Well, it doesn't matter because I mean, by the time he's ready to go,
Let
there
me
won't
let
be any
me interrupt.
mandates.
Let me interrupt for a second. Are you guys hearing a major echo?
Yeah, I think it's from contrivers.
Yeah, I think it's from Contriver, and then not only that, but he's also roboting. Am I roboting?
I was gonna say, is it me? Am I possibly echoing or something?
Mm,
I mean, they are saying having trouble connecting. This is often caused by an unstable internet connection. Move closer to your router.
oh yeah, it's Contriver.
It's getting bad.
Yeah. I am not knowing.
Mm. That I believe.
People, and surely my friend Polska Bob, and I would take my leave and listen, in the chat.
All right, brother.
Okay, bye. Good night.
All right, bro.
Good
It's a
night.
pleasure. Take care now.
Damn, that sucks because Contriver's always fun to talk to, man.
Dude, he's fun to fucking unleash on people, especially these fucking woke social justice warriors. Because I mean, they literally can't pull the fucking "you're a white misogynist" bullshit. Because I mean, it's very clear he is not a white man.
Yeah,
They got
He's
nothing.
actually
They
pretty
can't use
hilarious.
anything against him.
Yeah, they can't.
Now
use
that's some funny shit.
their fucking buzzwords against him at least. So he's just like a stone fucking cold killer, and he's not stupid. So, there's fuck all they'll hold against him. It's great. But, with a bad internet connection, it ain't gonna work as well. Oh, I'm burning.
You all right over there, Emperor?
Oh, I fucking forgot about. Dude, I haven't played in this zone forever. And I forget some shit.
Are you still playing the video game in World of Warcraft?
Yes. And I'm playing like the old school shit that I used to fucking like live for.
I was going to say, if I can ask you a couple questions, Mitchell, just because you brought up, World of Warcraft, were there any other games that you played? Like, right now, I'm playing a video game as well. What consoles did you play with? What'd you play on?
Well, if he's
I play
playing
on PC.
Yeah, if he's playing World of Warcraft, he's playing on PC.
Yeah, but I
What are
used to
you
fucking
What are you playing, Cowboy?
I'm playing an ancient game by a very famous video game creator. Have you guys ever heard of a person called Sid Meier's?
Are you playing Civilization?
Yes, I'm playing Civilization 2.
Civilization 2. I love that game, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing right now. It's a nice, easy, steady, what's it called? A turn-based game,
All right,
It's a snooze game.
What era are you in, Cowboy?
The Polish era, where everything is backwards and slow.
Oh, fuck you. You know what? I'm kicking you out just for that. Bye.
Yeah, no,
Cam.
I like I said, the last big fucking
Tough room.
last big events that I played in was like Wrath of the Lich King and stuff, where I was quite happy and content and played like fucking religiously.
Everybody was a Kingslayer.
Yeah, but after that, it like went all the way downhill.
Yeah, that's kind of the peak of it right there. Did you play Horde or Alliance?
Alliance.
Excellent. Good man.
Chris, what's your level?
Dude, I have like fucking 15 max level characters.
What is the max level now? With all the expansions, 80?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
60. They rescooped it to 60.
Yeah, he's going back to vanilla.
Well, I'm in BC right now because now you can time jump and you can play whatever era you want while leveling characters. Right? So I basically made all the new characters and I just started fucking leveling them back in the eras that I liked. Right now,
Yeah, believe it or not, I still have an unopened box of the Mists of Pandaria. After Wrath of the Lich King, I just said, screw it. I don't feel like playing this shit no more.
well, there was cataclysms in between.
Yeah, well, that's just it, is that I didn't give a fuck about it after that. I mean, look, yeah, the Cataclysm, yeah, you got a big dragon. So what?
Oh, dude, it sucked fucking balls.
Yeah, you're flying along, and then all of a sudden you get blasted out of the sky. Yeah.
Yeah, don't stand in the fire. What fire? Oh, that fire. That just dropped on you. Yeah, good job. Yeah, no, dude,
Yeah,
like
well.
Cataclysm fucking sucked. Plain and fucking simple. It just sucked. You know, it had some good points, but, and I'm going to say this because I mean, normally it's against my religion. The raids became so fucking easy, right? Like the especially when Deathwing was the final boss, and we literally fucking pugged it first day. You know what I mean? Like first attempt for the majority of the group, we pugged it on looking for raid, and we fucking did it.
Zwiedzenia I na zdrowie. Dobrze, dobrze. Dobrze, nie dobrze.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, cowboy, you're back on. Jerk off.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I was practicing my Russian. Dobrze, dobrze, na zdrowie I do widzenia.
Not bad.
Duh.
Not that I would speak Russian and, you know, understand if it's bad or good.
I don't even know what I was saying. It's something like, you know, cheers or welcome or something like that.
You said dobrze, dobrze, right? Which means good, good. What else did you say?
Oh, so I guess Russian and Polish are so similar that like there's a lot of words that kind of overlap.
No, they're not. Not at all. In fact, you were speaking Russian and Polish.
Right. Like is it das widzenia or there's
Das
one of them's
Vidania.
Polish. One of them's
That's
Russian, one of them's Polish.
That's Russian. Das vidanya. It means good night in Russian.
Sure.
All right. In Polish, you say dobrze noc.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I know in both of the languages, kurva is a whore.
That's good to know.
Actually, that's just in Polish.
No, I'm pretty sure in Ukrainian that also means whore. And Ukrainian and Polish basically the same. Ukrainian and Russian basically the same language.
No, they're not. They're not at all.
Well, let's just think about how far apart that Ukraine and Poland sit, from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lot of carryover right there.
Dude, I can't tell the difference between any of them.
Well, it's two completely different languages. Russians speak Cyrillic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Polish is actually a variant of German, Slavic, Roman, Latin. So they're completely different.
Bob, Cyrillic is an alphabet, Bob, not a language.
It's the Russian alphabet, but it's completely different from the difference between Central Europe and Russia. It's two completely different languages. Like I can understand like the Balkan countries, their languages like Czech, Romania, and stuff like that, but once you get over to Russia, I had to learn that language. I took that language for 4 years in high school. It's a completely different language.
Okay. Well, I remember learning grandmother is it babushka? In Polish, it's bobcha.
Yeah.
And then I remember learning.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
I know just enough Spanish to get my ass shot. That's about as much as I know. So.
Wait a
That's
minute.
all you need to know.
You saying that grandmother is babushka?
Yes. Well, the literal translation is handkerchief.
No, actually, cowboy, what you're saying is a handkerchief. To say grandma in Polish is babcia, not babushka. That's like a baklava. It's like a handkerchief.
Okay,
Well,
so
it's technically a headscarf, but yes, yeah, sure.
you guys have watched the movie The Addams Family, right?
No.
Oh my god!
Maybe
don't
like
tell me
30
you
years ago.
Yes.
guys- Oh, is that Mandy?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, I
Alright.
snuck her in.
So,
Hi, mom.
You
Hello.
remember the original Addams Family where he sings that song Babushka?
Is that the one with gosh, what's her name? Where they were at the summer camp?
Wednesday? The
No.
Wednesday.
That's the second one. The first one
Okay.
where Fester comes back to the family, but he's planted in as a chameleon essentially, but turns out it's really the
Yeah.
Fester they lost. But yeah,
Yeah.
he sings a song called Babushka.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like the more you know, you learn something new every day, right?
I remember the scene where they were at the summer camp and the blonde girl was like, I'm a victim. And
Yeah,
Wednesday's like, yeah, for your entire life or something like that.
that's the second movie.
Oh. I thought I only saw one.
Oh my god, you people are so out of touch. Why am I here?
Oh, you people.
You people, that's right. You
Yeah.
people. Yeah, I said it. You people. So out of touch.
What the fuck is that all about?
The fook. Oh,
Yeah, I gotta fuck with these Canadians, man.
it's because you're racist.
Yeah, you're not going to stay emperor with that fucking attitude for
What are you talking about?
about
In my
about-
world, he won't be cancel cultured for it.
Pretty princess.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Actually, you know what? Snake in that comment right there. He actually says it right in Polish. Is he actually Polish? Is Snake Polish?
Does it really matter?
No, if he is, you can speak it. You know. All right,
Well,
caught up on comments. Go ahead,
you know,
guys.
it's amazing what you can look up on Google in the middle of the night when you got nothing better to do.
I do it all the time.
I usually just fucking like browse YouTube or look for quad parts. I have a serious problem.
Yeah,
You've got
here.
several serious problems.
Yeah.
You need to define it a little bit.
One is access to better quad parts.
yeah. You don't want you're getting some serious problems from Contriver right there. You see that comment on the screen?
No, I'm not actually watching them in game.
Oh, god damn it! Why are you even here?
Well, I told you got to watch for me in case my mic fucking glitches out.
Emperor, don't you have a country to run? Where the fuck is my brewery? Is he not even paying attention? Is he in a boss battle? All right, we'll leave him be.
Boss battle.
Told you got to watch for my mic glitching out. You got to let me
Oh,
know thing.
yeah, well, your mic is glitching now.
Yeah, well, now fixed. Thanks for the fucking tips there, tips.
Nah, he's probably on his female night elf druid dancing on top of a fucking mailbox somewhere.
It is a fucking light forged goddamn Draenei. Okay?
Male or female?
Right.
Female.
Yeah. She says, yes, they are strong enough to cut glass.
Dude,
What she's talking about is her hooves.
She's got an ass you can bounce a quarter off.
What, the tail?
No, forget the tail. Look higher. Jesus. When was the last time you were here?
Been several years, man.
Yeah, pretty much the same for me.
Anyway,
Oh,
if I may slightly change the subject.
no.
I didn't catch the entire thing, but Oh, apparently, what's his name? Hammerhand was talking about the disappearance of Gonzalo Lira. Have you guys? What do you guys know about that?
Not a
Yeah,
fucking
we
thing.
were all there for the live stream, Cowboy. What are you gonna waffle about? Because we were all there.
No, I was actually
I've-
hoping that you would waffle, and I was sort of
Okay, okay, Cowboy, hush, hush. Listen, okay. The deal of it is that about 3 weeks ago, they actually gave out all of his information. It was like 20, 21 days ago. You see, he was accused of being a double agent for both Russia and for the Ukraine. So the whatever tabloid rag, the whatever bullshit, they
I
doxed his
think it was.
information.
I think it was the Daily Mail. SE.
Yeah,
it was the Daily Beast, is what I heard.
It was the Daily Beast.
Yeah. It's what's his face is the Jew guy. His fucking platform. Shapiro,
Which
Ben
one?
Shapiro.
okay,
Oh,
well,
No. Maybe I got that
you're sounding
wrong.
a little misinformed. Wasn't I thought it was a Polish publication, the Daily Drunkard.
Oh, here we go. All
yeah,
right,
okay,
all right.
yeah,
Bye.
okay. The Daily Wire is the one that Shapiro runs. The Daily
Yeah.
Beast, I got no idea who runs that one. But however, they gave his information out, and we haven't heard from him in about 4 or 5 days. Supposedly, Chris Cantu made it out of the Ukraine, and we still have one more member over there that we have not heard anything from in at least the past month and a half. And I had given him several warnings to get the fuck out of there, but I don't think he listened to me. I'll talk to you about it behind the scenes.
What do you do, man? Like, fuck, it's a goddamn war zone. Not exactly the ideal fucking place to hang out for your health.
Yeah, well, you will immediately get conscripted, whether you choose to be or not. There
Mm.
are no such things as non-combatants in a war zone.
Nope.
You better strap on the battle rattle and get ready to fucking pull some triggers.
Yeah, or become one of the casualties. Just because the shells that come over the fence to whom it may concern are the ones you have to worry about, not the one with your name on it.
Yeah, well, most often it's the friendly fire that you have to watch out for. Now, did you see these Ukrainian soldiers that were just kicking the mines, across the bridge?
I was just
saw
about to
people
ask you.
carrying them.
I was just about to ask you, are you being facetious when you say friendly fire?
No, I'm not being facetious.
What do you mean when you say that?
Hey, guys, stop for a second. Mom, mentioned it in the private chat. Are you guys getting recommendations from Pastor Bob? Did you guys see that earlier today?
You mean Pastor Dad?
Yeah, Pastor Dab. Did you guys get that?
No.
Nope.
No. I know who he is, and I've spoken to him a couple times, but no.
Okay.
What's going on with him?
He apparently called out. This was going on during Pop stream, so I couldn't watch all the videos, but I seen the thumbnail, so I had to kind of pop in and out. And apparently he's gonna. I think he's doxing Undead Chronic and
That's
Taylor the Fiend.
That's not very nice.
No, but I haven't watched the videos yet because, like I said, I was busy wrenching.
Okay. Yeah, for him to dox Chronic, that's a very seriously bad idea. A while back, Chronic went someplace and he was followed to his home residence by some of these lefties, and he pulled out an AR-15 out of his fucking front seat of his fucking vehicle, and he forcefully got them off of his fucking property. He stopped them at his gate and he said, this is where, we part ways. Now you can leave quietly and peacefully, or we can do this the way that I really want to handle it.
So are you saying
It's-
people already know who he is?
He's been followed home by Antifa.
Wow.
Well,
Hey,
Of that, I had no knowledge.
so SCE, you haven't seen those 2 videos then earlier posted by Pastor Dab.
No, I have not.
Okay.
Go ahead and send that shit to me.
Yeah, I'll Discord them to you. Okay.
Look, you know that my job is to be the stagehand to the fucking superstars, okay? This is something that we take very seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You're the master wrench. We know it.
so
Yeah.
here's the big question: if
No,
fucking,
just being a wrench is just a fucking, that's a perk of the job, okay?
if
Right,
if
exactly.
Undead Chronic fucking evacuates a bunch of Antifa meat suits, is anybody going to shed a tear?
No.
The left will.
I'm
Fuck
sure his
them.
parents will, because they'll put him in a state or federal penitentiary.
Okay, you don't understand. Chronic is about 6'5". God, I mean, he must weigh about at least 3. Okay, and I mean he's got
Oh my God, the goddamn Bacon is here. We've been waiting for you to show up. Hey, Bacon.
Oh, that looks familiar.
If you want to jump in the chat, that'd be fine. Just scroll up for the link.
Anyway, that's not
Chronic
very
is a
nice.
big guy. I'll say that.
I hope that doesn't happen. That's okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see Chronic getting shit or anything, but to hear about Antifa members getting fucking evacuated from their meat suits just kind of makes me smile. I don't know.
Well, hey, you know what? I'll tell you guys a little story. Hey, Cowboy, you'll appreciate this. I was delivering over in the 4500 block of in between Central and Cicero.
Yeah, is that Mexican or black?
Oh, that is the old school. That is old school Tim Pool's neighborhood, actually, where it used to be the Leclerc Courts, Black Ghettos.
Okay.
And I'd kind of just finished my delivery, and I hit the stop sign, and I'm in my commercial vehicle, so I can't really run it. But I made the stop first, so I went ahead, and there's a Beamer fucking screaming down towards my left. And I kind of had to jump in front of him to go first. And then the next thing you know, the block ahead of me has got a speed hump right ahead of me. And right before I made my delivery, a couple cops had come down the cul-de-sac and pulled ahead of me, and I made my delivery. And when I pulled ahead of this Beamer, it sped past me over a speed hump. And at the end of the block, right where the alley was, a dude jumped out of the passenger side with an AR-15, ran into the house. And
Yes.
I was like, oh my God, what the fuck did I just come by? And I sped the fuck out of there. I seen another couple fucking vehicles come speeding right up by.
I completely believe you. I have also witnessed several shootings, what do you call them? Like just random shootings, where like you're just eating at a cafe, and then all of a sudden someone like kitty corner to you on the other side of the street pops out of the alley and just starts shooting, and you're just like, oh, okay, we're in the wrong neighborhood. Let's go to the other hot dog stand. You know.
No, the fucked up thing about it, Cowboy, is the street was wide enough and they had the speed humps in it where, because I felt bad because the car was, in a hurry. And she was like coming up behind me as I was going down the block. So I just moved over and let her go in front of me, and she flew over the fucking speed humps, and I'm sitting there kind of like right there as I'm witnessing the guy come out of the passenger side with a fucking AR-15, go right into the house. And by the time I got to the end of the block, there was another car that pulled up, and I didn't hear a gunfight happen, but I was like, oh my God, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm sorry to sound so discerning, but I I'm just being honest. All of the gun violence I've ever experienced was on the South Side. So, like right now, where I'm working, like Winnetka, like Glencoe, Glenview, all these North Shore places. These are all like $1 million homes. These people like leave their bicycles out in the front yard and stuff. It's like
Yeah, cowboy. I
depends
do
where
the
you
same.
are. It depends where you are.
I do the same things. I go in and out of those rich neighborhoods and stuff like that. But this stuff sometimes is so close to home. Like, hey, you don't want cowboy. Have you heard of the Citizen app that you
Have I
can
heard
get
of?
on the phone?
I'm sorry. Have I heard of what now?
The Citizen app. It's on your it's on the Play Store, and
No, I'm sorry.
it basically gives you reports of all crimes that are within your radius, no matter where you are.
No, I've never heard of that. So it's like a real time heat map for Chicago.
Yeah, and it's pretty crazy the shit that's coming up on there. Like I'm saving overturned accidents and all that stuff, and what I witnessed today didn't pop up on there, which is so apparently a gunfight didn't happen, but somebody got fucking robbed.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't reported. A lot of crimes are not reported. Does it speak at all to the where the prostitution is? I mean, how can this help me?
How
Well,
can
I
I use
guess
this for tourism?
I
I'm
guess
sorry.
it can't then.
I guess I'm out of luck then. Okay.
Yeah, so that was pretty crazy. I didn't expect to see that happen right in front of my face.
Yeah. Well, just count yourself lucky. You've never actually been a victim of violent crime. I mean, it
No,
happens.
I've gotten robbed before several times.
Oh, really? You've been jumped on the South Side?
Not where I live, but yeah, I've gotten robbed at gunpoint a couple times.
Well, I use the term the South Side, not where you live, but like somewhere on the side. Okay, every single time you've had any sort of physical altercation where you've either been robbed with a gun or strong armed, anything, it's never been on the North Side, right? It's always on the South Side,
No, it's never been on the north side.
and it's been on the South Side, right?
Yeah, that's because I don't
Okay.
hang out on the north side, cowboy.
I'm just making a point. I'm sorry. I've told you. Okay, go ahead.
I
Go
can
ahead.
tell I can tell you this: when I was in your neighborhood, I definitely felt like I might have got robbed or carjacked.
Robbed of information, robbed of knowledge.
No, of my actual car.
Oh, okay.
In fact, you crept up on me when I first came there. You scared the shit out of me, you asshole.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's a funny story. Hey, guys, I have a quick little story for you guys. So when Bob had come over to my apartment for the first time, I, in a very stealthy manner, I crept up to his vehicle, making sure to keep a 45-degree angle between myself and his rear view. I'm sorry, not rear view. His left side view mirror, so as that he could not see me. And then at the last moment, like a heavy set ninja, I opened the door and pounced on him, and he got, you guys know, like the fetal position. He got into the fetal position and started praying in Polish.
I was actually reaching for the gun that was inside the center console because I would have fucking shot you, you
Yeah,
fucking asshole.
So
Don't
many words, so much
don't
talking about. I hear you, bro.
don't ever do that shit to people.
Well, I
Sounds
knew I
like
could
you
do it
guys
to
got
you.
problems down there.
I knew I could do it to you without incident.
Well,
Oh, geez, I swear to God, one of the things that I truly wish that real life had was the sticky bombs that you had on fucking Grand Theft Auto. That would be so fucking awesome.
Did you guys hear about that recent, real recent? Was this like a week ago? There was a gentleman, I believe he's a veterinarian in, what was it, New Orleans? He's starting to put like flashbangs in his truck.
Yeah, Yeah, they broke into his truck. It's all on camera.
Yeah.
They
it's on
he set
camera.
up a flashbang inside of his truck in the console. So as soon as this guy hit the tripwire, it set off the flashbang.
Right.
And they
right.
got the license plate on camera.
Right. I saw that. I saw that snippet. I saw that little blurb on the television. It shows the guy like breaking his like window and like I don't know how the setup works. I'm assuming he's got like you said a tripwire. So I figured it was a wire connected to the with like the center console. He's got like a flashbang, and then when you open the door, it pulls the wire, and then I don't know.
He just broke out the window with a hammer, and then he reached in, and I guess he was just reaching into the console looking for something, and that's when he hit the tripwire and he set off the flashbang.
Right, and then even from the camera, you can see this like this bright flash, right, and the guy runs off. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
The guy kind of looked like Polska Bob. Bob, are you still with us?
I'm gonna say no.
I was joking. I was joking.
He probably pulled a Ken Del Rican. Ken Del Rican is notorious for going to the bathroom in the middle of his streams.
I was gonna say he does not seem to be present at the moment. Okay, well that's fine. I got a joke for you, SCE. You want to hear a joke?
Okay.
Sure. Actually, I got two jokes for you. Actually, I got three jokes for you if you speak Spanish. What do you call a woman who has one leg? What do you call a woman who has one leg?
Peggy, Eileen.
Eileen. Right. Okay, so you obviously knew then the punchline to my second joke. What do you call a woman with one wooden leg? It'd be Peg, right? Peg leg. You obviously knew that. I'm sorry, I'm short on jokes. You don't speak Spanish, do you?
Not really, no. Like I said, I know just enough Spanish to get shot.
Right. Very good. Well, Spanish,
shit's fucked up here in Dallas, man. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah, I was recently looking at a map of Texas. I think I want to move there. It just seems like it's too hot.
No, you don't.
I was going to say, it seems like it's too hot. Like, your guys' annual. So you want what?
Look, I can more easily deal with the heat than I can the cold. And, there are people who just absolutely love the winter time. We usually get like 2-3 months of winter and, it's done, it's over with. And then it goes immediately from, winter straight into summer. There is no spring or fall. I mean, it just, you get caught with like a lot of summer and a little bit of winter. And honestly, it's not that bad. It's just, I am not a wintertime person. Never have been. I mean, at wintertime, I was like, yeah, this shit just sucks.
Yes. Yeah, no, I've come to ascertain that about myself as well. I very much promote, I think, well, I've said this before. I want to move definitely like to get real technical, at least 2 degrees to the south in latitude. So that would be like 300 miles straight south or more. The problem is when you move a little bit more than that, like let's say past southern Illinois, it starts getting real warm. Like for example, have you ever heard of? I'm sure you're from Texas. You know the city of Wichita Falls?
Yeah. What about it?
Yeah. Okay. That's like the northern. That's as far north as you can go in Texas. I think it borders, or not the city, but the county that it's in borders the Oklahoma border. So it's pretty up north there.
Yeah.
It gets real hot. It gets like 100 degrees in the summer. I don't want it to be that hot.
All right. From the panhandle of Texas, okay, it's closer to go to North Dakota than it is to go from the panhandle down to the bottom of Texas, down in Brownsville.
Sure, right. Yeah, no, I lived in South Dakota for 5 years. I absolutely love the culture, but it's
No, I'm saying that, Wichita Falls is not extreme North Texas. I mean, if you want to talk about,
yeah,
Amarillo or some fucked up place like that, then yeah. I mean, there's places that are a little bit further north than Wichita Falls, and it's like Wichita Falls, you might as well say that it's becoming like a suburb of fucking Fort Worth now. It's
sure, right. I was looking at
even
all
though
those
it's
places.
like an hour and a half away, it's still, you know, Dallas just continues to keep growing, and they love to have their hands out. They just love to vacuum the money straight out of your pockets. It's expensive to live here. I
Right,
mean,
that's another problem.
back in the 80s when shit was affordable, I mean, Texas was a great place. But then you had all these Yankees that came down, they fucked everything up, they drove the prices
Yeah,
up
that's
for
the real
everything.
problem. That's the real problem. To you, you see this as like Yankees like me saying, "Oh my God, we screwed up our state. We're almost like locusts, we
Yeah,
screwed
well,
up."
now we got the Californians coming in, and I mean, they're really fucking shit up. So they're like, oh well, it was a great
Yeah.
place while it lasted, but it's time to go.
Well, I don't know where to go from here. I mean, wow, okay, but yeah, I hear you.
Look, I don't mind the fact that they're leaving California, because it's like they can't stand the high prices of everything. It's just, you know, leave your politics in California because, don't come to Texas and bring up all the fucked up shit that you believe in and try to push that shit here because, you know, we don't want that kind of shit here. If you're going to fuck up California, that's one thing. Don't come here and bring your politics and, try to continue on and screw up everything here. So they're like, no, y'all can just, you can just go fuck yourselves and, have a nice day.
All right, everyone. I gotta pop out for the night. I'm fucking exhausted.
Sure, Bruno. It was a pleasure, Mr. Mitchell.
Always, Betty. Always.
Like,
Good night, Princess.
Bob ever comes back, tell him I said good night.
Yeah,
I'm
Bob probably
assuming-
crashed out too.
I was about to say, I'm assuming at this point he has blacked out.
All right. Well, good night, everyone. We'll hopefully talk to you tomorrow.
all right.
Sure, bro.
Good night.
Night.
Cowboy, it looks like you're running the show, man.
I am. I thought it was what is it? Good Madre, Treasure of the Sierra Madre is co-hosting.
Well, Mandy runs marathons anyway, man. It's like I can go to bed and she'll be streaming. I can wake up, she's still streaming. I can look down on my phone. It's like, holy shit, it's been like damn near 24 hours and she's still streaming. It's like, what the fuck?
Hey, sorry guys, I took a smoke break.
It was a long smoke break.
Hey, SCE, I'm going to post on in the YouTube chat the two videos. The one about Taylor the Fiend and Undead Chronic. Let me grab it out of my library here.
I'm sorry to be so repetitive, but does anyone care to just reiterate what exactly happened? Pastor Dab is actively attempting to dox Taylor the Fiend and Chronic. Is that right? Do I understand you guys?
Here, I'll post them right now.
Yeah, hey Bob, do me a favor. Just go ahead and send that to me in a DM. That way I can look at it later.
That sounds
you
like
know what? I'll post it in the chat because if I post it to you in the DM right now, I'm gonna have to kick myself out, and I'm not sure how to do that yet. So
that's fine.
I can do it, Bob.
Do you got both videos, Mandy?
Yeah. I mean, they're in the back chat.
Okay, drop them then.
Good mother, who is that guy from South Africa?
Yeah, who didn't bother to put pants on?
Which one? Psych?
Yeah, because that was the running.
I don't know, the guy that was in his underwear.
Yeah, that was the running joke we had the entire time was that we were all stream hopping with no pants on.
Yeah, his pajamas. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was
Yeah.
a clown.
Yeah, Elon. Yeah, that's it.
He's one of those savants.
You don't-
Okay.
You know what though? I did hear him say earlier because I caught it early enough before I had to jump into the other streams.
Mhm.
Is he actually had accusations against him?
Yeah,
What
he
kind of
got
accusations?
he got
Anything to do with children?
Sexual
Yeah.
accusations.
I guessed it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. So he's like a brony. He's like a brony.
No, him and Emmanuel live kind of, I guess, in the same country, but they both went to like the most wokest university in Africa. So he was actually going to law school, and he got a what are those? Like the regret rape allegations. In his second year of law school, he had to fucking leave. So he's been kind of just doing shit from home. Just another guy that gets kicked out. I mean, for one, he's a straight white man, which is the minority in South Africa, being South African. And they have the whole
Hello?
Did
Sorry?
Mandy cut up?
Yeah, I can't hear her anymore. Yeah, that kind of destroys my theory.
Yeah, that stopped abruptly, so I'm kind of curious what happened.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
can now.
we got your back, Mandy.
Okay. Which where did
You were elaborating on how he's apparently a white male in South Africa, and so I guess
Yeah.
you were not implicating, you were implying that maybe he was suffering some sort of bullying or something, maybe because he's a ethnic minority there.
Well, yeah, the whole group identity politics crap that we have going on here is that we exported it to South Africa, and they're literally a minority. So they want to blame white people, and they're the minority. So
Yeah, yeah. No, I love how these fucking foreigners, they have the solution to America's problems. They have no idea what the fuck is going on here, and I heard part of his solution was to join the Commonwealth. Hey, SEE, what do you think about joining the Commonwealth?
What do you mean?
Oh, they can commonly fuck off.
That's exactly what I have to say to people like that. They can fuck right the fuck out of here.
Yep. Go fuck yourself and the horse you rode in on, buddy.
Yeah, that's the reason why we have guns. All right, I posted all the 3 links to the videos from Pastor Dab in the chat. So if you guys want to watch it, I'll post it to you later. In Discord. But for anybody who's in the chat,
Yeah, I think that Mandy already got that to me.
I think, is that why you cut out, Mandy? Were you making the links?
yeah, that could be.
I
Yeah,
don't see them.
I sent them in the Discord.
Oh, you sent them in the private chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I posted them in the YouTube. Actual. So if anybody else wants to actually watch them, yeah, they're there. Because I have to I'm gonna have to review them later because they're like 14-minute videos and I was too busy wrenching all of you guys. So it's a full-time job.
Yeah, I still feel bad about getting old 1-800-dumb. I mean, I grabbed my phone wrong and I mean I like silenced him for about 5 minutes. It was like I felt bad during Pop Stream.
Yeah, I saw that.
Poor
Sorry.
guy.
Sorry.
It's like
What were you gonna say?
he's just another one of the guys in the manosphere. I mean, it's like I felt bad for him because it's like I did that shit purely by accident because I dropped my phone and then I grabbed it, and when I did, it's like I muted him for like 5 minutes. Like, oops, oh well, sorry, bud.
I've done that before too, totally by accident, where I'm like almost trying to check. Yes, I know what you're talking. You accidentally put them on what's it called, holdout or whatever.
Timeout.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a timeout.
Because when you time somebody out, you can't untime them out. Like when you hide somebody, you can unhide them as a mistake, but once you time them out, they're out for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I thought it was like 600 seconds. Is that correct?
It's 300 seconds, which is like 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes or something.
Sure.
Now, you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
know
yeah.
what's really messed up is that you can go on to like Good Mother's channel, and she's going to get these porn bots on there like you'll normally see on like a MGTOW channel, because there's so many MGTOW content creators that go to visit her site. And it's like, it's kind of funny because like wherever we go, the porn bots follow because, they're trying to like, guide you back to the plantation and shit. And it's like, y'all are about some fucked up people if you think we're going to fall for this shit. But it's like, they keep trying. Bless their hearts.
I haven't seen any in a while. I feel like you guys scared them all off.
No, you know what? I actually had one on Pop Stream tonight. I had the old school, like the sex bots. You know the one I'm talking about, right?
I'm just reading this chat. It's Debbie. Debbie did 9/11. It's like, am I a bot to you?
Yeah, I just checked her channel, by the way. Yeah, but we are getting a lot of bots. And Michael Guevara, I got him a wrench. I asked Blake to wrench him up because he's been here forever.
Yeah, not only that, but I mean, he goes on everybody's stream and he's constantly trying to get everybody to hit the like button. It's like, we need that kind of support.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he pushed the overdrive too. So yeah, I'm glad. Congratulations, Michel Guevara, our Frenchy friend.
He's French. I guess from the last name, I figured he was Hispanic.
No, he's in France. We have a good following in France, Cowboy.
Great.
Yeah, in fact, the first 3 wrenches I handed out was to Good Mother, Easy, and then Sith. What's his face? SEE, the guy who's always on with us with Kendall Rican.
Sithonet Sith.
Yeah, Sith and Sith. Our Frenchie brothers. I love how Kendall Rican just calls him Frenchie. It's hilarious.
Davina, that's actually Anna. She's all right.
Is she in the chat?
No.
No, Davina's one of ours, actually.
Okay. This is an issue that I've asked Hammerhand about because I want to know where all the MGTOW content creators actually stand on this issue. It's like, look, the idea is not to present ourselves as any kind of fucking hate group because, we constantly get accused of that shit. But it's like, what is our stance on that? And it's like, look, we don't, slap them from being in the chats because they have every right to be there as anybody else. But the thing of it is that, it's kind of like we have to view it like the women, the feminists view men. They can have they can listen, but they don't have a voice in the matter. And it's like, we're just gonna have to do the same thing with the women. And it's like, well, what about trying to get you on some of these other streams like Good Mothers? It's like, well, we'll see what happens when I have the time.
You know what? I knew exactly where you were going to go with this, and I was actually having a bit of an issue with I think it's Garuda Ghost and Ghost. where they don't want females in their chat at all. So you just got to kick them out. You know, it's whatever.
Some of these guys are still in the red pill rage because you have to understand that we are growing exponentially. And the analysis that we did like 3 years ago, it was probably closer to 4 years ago, it was that it was 15 to 25 million MGTOW worldwide. Our latest estimates put it at about 75 to 85 million MGTOW worldwide. And that is extremely conservative in the estimates. And that goes through all the groups. Okay. Now, the most predominant and least aggressive group of the bunch are the MGTOW, followed closely by the incels, then by the black pill community, which slightly edged out the red pill community. And then in fifth place was the MRAs. And then in dead last, and I mean, these guys are the most hated, and that is the pickup artists.
Yeah,
Everybody
those are-
hates those motherfuckers.
Well, they're the most aggressive. I'm like a PUA magnet. They're the guys that have a hard time taking no for an answer. They think they could,
Yeah, well, that's their whole strategy, right?
right.
Okay, can I address Pale Pistol? It's like, is MGTOW gay? Look, that's just
What?
one of the common misconceptions. I mean, if you look at it, it's like what, maybe 5 to 6% is automatically, I mean, you know, no
No,
matter
that's
which demographic that you go through, it's like that's a rough average. And
That's a-
then
Shaming tactic.
yeah, that's just it, is that, you know, to call somebody gay or to call them an incel, that's just basically, that's a shaming tactic that they like to use because they have nothing to argue against substantial, you know,
You know what?
actual logic.
You know
Where
what?
did Pale Pistol
you-
come from?
You know what? You just pointed it out, but I've been watching her since she popped in here on my pad, and she's got no videos, 3 subs, and those are usually always trolls. So we'll time her out and see what she's got to say.
I wouldn't time her out.
No, I timed her out, and she can come back in.
Well, look, genuinely, a lot of the women that come into here, they just want to find out what men are thinking because it's like, you know, a lot of them are thinking that, you know, this is like, chameleon maneuvers, which is, you know, they're trying to figure out what makes men tick to where this way they can exploit, manipulate men to do whatever they want, you know, men to do.
I have something to say about this when you're done.
Women know a gay man when they hear them.
I don't know. So says different. What's his name? That guy who's now passed is David Carroll. You guys remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I have something to say about that though. I think whenever anyone brings that up, I always like to bring up essentially I like to throw it back in their face and say, well, for the record, the vast majority of MGTOW are not gay or homosexual, but I think that's not what we're about. How can I put it? I
That's
think
why they
it's
don't like
wrong.
feminists.
What's that? I'm sorry.
That's why they don't like feminists.
That's why who does not like feminists? I'm sorry, good mother.
MGTOW, because they act like men.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's just it, is that you see, if they wanted to hang around guys, they'd hang around guys. They don't want to hang around women that act like guys. And it's like, you have to understand that most feminists, they exude this attitude that most men find reprehensible. And so it's like, oh, Jesus, I don't want to be with another guy. It's like, I'd rather be with somebody feminine. This way, you know, I could at least, you know, have something of a conversation that doesn't involve the guys. I can understand their thinking on that because it's like, I've got several members of my family who absolutely hate my views on things, but it is what it is. So it's like, you know, you don't have to respect my views and my opinions, but it's like, you know, it would be helpful if you did, because I'm not going to fucking change for you or anybody else. You may not like it, but that's just how I'm built. So, you're just going to have to deal with it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But returning to okay. All right. So yeah. Okay. Let me say this. Specifically about I absolutely hate it when women make accusations like, oh, is he gay? Is that they're gay? They must be gay. That shouldn't. What I'm saying is that should not even be tolerated. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I guess I haven't gathered my thoughts on this, but I can gather them right now. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I don't understand how it's not politically acceptable for. It's not acceptable. So we are told to judge gay men based on their sexual orientation. We're told that openly.
Okay.
Publicly. So why is it okay all of a sudden if a man is not gay to then judge him? So it's like, in this way, I actually think that we can pivot. I'm talking politics now. I essentially think we could turn this back on them. What I'm trying to say is that they shouldn't even be bringing up whether we're gay or not. How is that even an issue? Even if we were, isn't it okay to be gay? And then of course they're going to say, oh yeah, it is. Well, then why are you bringing that up as a point? Why is it all of a sudden based on our sexual orientation, they get to all of a sudden have some sort of beef with us? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I may not be coming off.
Okay, that's emotional manipulation, and that's to try to get under your skin.
Yeah.
You see, the best thing that you can do is just not give a fuck. Indifference don't give a fuck.
I guess I agree with you, but I also just think that like it's essentially it's a low blow that if you
that's because you're choosing to be offended.
Right.
Well, I think you can logic your way out of that and gain a lot of political points if you throw that back in their face and say, hey, why are you making it about sexual orientation? And that's not fair. And I just it really irks me how they sort of, it's like a double standard.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And it has nothing to do with you. These are people that are so narcissistic that it couldn't possibly be them. So they're going to blame it on you anyway. And the only thing they can come up with is, oh, he must not like me because he doesn't like women, period. Like, it's just an insecurity thing on their part that they try to shame you guys with.
Is it, or is it
like guys,
political maneuvering? I'm sorry.
Guys, welcome to the panel. Rev 20 is here.
Hey, what's
Rev.
up, man?
Rev, how you doing?
I'm sorry, Reverend. Your audio does not seem to be coming in. By the way, I thought you had a whole bunch of hair. I just saw you on a Rebel Against Defeat stream. You were a moppy head.
Nah, that was just a wig. But yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Okay, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Rev 20, you looked better in that wig than Rebel does anyway.
Yeah. Rad's, I got to tell you though, Rad's a fucking awesome dude. He hosted me out at his house, man, out there after.
Yeah, tell us about the weekend.
Man, it was awesome, dude. We hiked up Adams Canyon, couple miles in, couple miles back, and it was that was great. It got some Mexican food, drank some beer, which I'm supposed to go back to work today, but it ain't looking like that's gonna happen. So we'll see how it goes.
That's all right. We won't tell them you were on a live stream with us all night.
Oh, okay. Right on. Hey, actually,
Clint Eastwood said it, man. A man's got to know his limitations.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, actually, I'm not gonna. I don't want to take up your guys' time. I just wanted to hook up with Bob and Cowboy, man. Do you guys got a venue for Friday night lined up in June?
We got nothing lined up for Friday night. Okay, besides Cowboy and I, there are just 8 of you guys confirmed coming in. Yeah. And we got the locations. You're gonna be at Midway, all right, and there's 2 others with you at Midway, Rev. A couple more are gonna be at O'Hare. And I know Easy and Hamster are going to be in the central location, all right, in Lombard. So I think
Bob, once you're finished, I I have some thoughts I'd like to share, but please, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I think the best place that might be, Cowboy, you and I talked about it between Ukraine Village but I think the second possible location might be over by Lombard, Cowboy.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. I mean, if you want to hash it out now. So, yeah, so I'm addressing this, I guess, to all of you, but, if you could please pay particular attention, Reverend, or I'm sorry, Reverend, what do you prefer to be called? Reverend 20 or Peace or?
It don't
Yeah,
matter,
Peace.
man. I mean,
Just
you
call
can
him
call me
Peace.
Rev.
Just-
I don't give a fuck.
Just call him a Peace.
Rev. Okay, sorry, just to establish.
I'm just
format.
fucking with you. I'm just
Well,
fucking with you, Rev.
Call me asshole, Sergeant Smith,
Yes.
whatever.
I'll call you Reverend, the good Reverend. Yeah. So.
Hallelujah.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Yeah. God willing. So there is. I'm unfortunately. I'm sad to say that a schism has arisen. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to pull the trigger, but Bob keeps shooting me down. I'm wanting to do it. I found a place, found a price, decent, everything. Bob doesn't like it. Frankly, there is. No
Are
consensus.
you talking about the Logan Square place?
I'm sorry, Bob. When you were talking, I allowed you to finish. But yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. You know what, Bob?
Yeah, are you talking about the Logan Square place?
Yes. I
No,
am talking about the Logan.
No.
The north side. place.
no, that's
City,
Lori Lightfoot's
and
country,
nice.
and nobody wants to go there at all.
You want to party 22 miles outside the city in like a third ring suburb?
First of all, you live in a second ring suburb of Chicago. That is kind of ghetto. And Lombard is like 5 times better.
You're answering the question for me. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of ghetto. What we should be going into the city. Do you not agree?
So we should go into Logan Square, which is where formerly the mayor of everybody who fucking hates. First of all, they're not even from here, and everybody from the nation hates Lori Lightfoot. And you want to go into her neighborhood and drink? No. I disagree 100%.
Okay,
Beetlejuice.
I don't even know why you bring her up, and I would say she's not representative of the people of that.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
If it doesn't matter, why are you bringing it up?
Because that's where she's from. They had protests out there and cops out there protecting her house, and she fucking moved away, and they still had BLM protesters out there. And now you want to draw all the rest of us in here, right? Okay, that this might get out on the public square that this is going to be in how did Blake say it? In lesbian, gay, butt twerking fucking neighborhood. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, Cowboy. Yeah, it is, and don't deny it.
If I can be allowed to speak,
and then we're gonna go drink over there. And
if I can be allowed to build my case.
Yeah, go for it, man. Personally, it doesn't matter to me if you guys got a spot lined up.
Okay,
Friday, cool.
Okay, Rev. I'm gonna go take a smoke break. Let Cowboy build his case to you, and you can let me know afterwards. All right?
Maybe Bob, if you could still overhear this though, because if I can just build my case.
I'll take the phone with me. I can hear you.
Okay, great. Yeah, I want to show them a good time. I'll just come out and say it. Like, I prefer to take you to a place that's snazzy, that's nice, that's popping, that's clean, that's safe. Where there was let's call it like an active but safe nightlife district. I have a
Logan Square is not it.
Okay, you're interrupting me. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what.
Go ahead. Keep going. I won't interrupt. I'll smoke.
Remember. Let me just preface all this by saying, I did not ask for this. You approached me and you asked me for help, and you specifically said, Joe, can you help me sponsor or co-host this meeting. Yeah, sure, no problem. I agreed immediately. I thought it would be fun. Again, I did a cursory amount of research, found a place. It's in a very, very nice area on Chicago's north side. It is literally less than 500 feet from a major an interstate.
Okay, you're waffling now. Keep going.
2 interstates technically, and then it's 2 blocks, or I guess almost 3 blocks north of. So in a southerly direction, there is a very busy train station. Here in Chicago, the parlance we use, or the colloquialism we use, is the L.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop you. Let me stop you right there, because we got one of our incoming guests. Rev 20 is train stations or getting around town a problem for you? Do you want to use the trains, the metro system, or can you just Uber and it's not an issue for you?
I don't care. I can get all I need is the excuse me. All I need is the address, and I can make it there.
Okay, so you're not going to rely on the trains or the metro system or the bus at all. You just Uber or whatever.
I might use the public transportation, but usually when I'm out of town, I use Uber. It's not a big deal.
Okay. All right. So, Cowboy, it is kind of an issue. Keep going.
I don't understand how that's an issue. Again, I stipulated that it's 1 block away from an interstate. An interstate is probably the best way to get around on the road, right?
Yeah.
So he has to rent a car to use the interstate.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. I'm not renting a car. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna take Uber, public transportation, whatever. If it's got an address, I can make it there.
At this point, I would say, Reverend, if I can contact you, maybe we could talk about this. Also, I don't know, privately or something. I really feel like I'm running into so much flack from Bob. I think maybe it might be a good idea if I just step down and Bob just takes over. Bob, you just want to take over and just do it? I'll support anything you do, man. And I'm wherever we go, I'll be there. I've already told my bosses I'm taking the entire weekend off, so I don't really care. I just wanted to show them a good time.
Oh no, yeah, exactly, man. And Cowboy, man, if you could send me an email, dude, I'd love to talk to you tomorrow. Just kind of.
That's a guarantee. I'm gonna find. I'm already subbed to you. I'll go to your channel, and I will contact you with my email, and then if you can get back to me, I guess at this point I'd say you're so well associated or trusted within the community, I can just give you my phone number and we can start texting, or if you have time, of course, I wouldn't mind talking with you over the phone. I just have this idea that, like, please Bob, please don't interrupt me, just give me like 30 seconds to make my case. Initially Bob was saying, oh yeah, the South Side, we're gonna take him here, we're gonna take him there, and I'll just come out and say it, like, the South Side is let's use the North Side it's more. If try to read in between the lines here, Mr. Reverend 20 Piece. The North Side is more socially and politically affluent. It is known to be like the nightlife district or set of districts of the city.
You're less likely to get your ass shot in the North Side.
Actually, you're more likely to get robbed now on the North Side than you are on the South Side. You're more likely to get shot on the South Side.
That's not true. That is patently false. You can look it up. Any of you can do a 2-minute search. What is it? 9 out of 10 murders in Chicago take place on the West Side and the South Side. Is that right? 9 out of 10.
It's the Southeast Side if you want to, look at it gradually. But if you count the West Side in it, that's the same neighborhoods. Like Humboldt Park is a North Side neighborhood. All right, that's a gang-filled area. You're twice as likely to get shot there than you are going to be on the Southwest Side.
Well, I'm sorry. Just because you mentioned
it. Okay. Continue. You got 30 seconds. You said you were going to wrap this up in 30 seconds. So continue waffling.
Yes, sir. Now that you mention it, now that you mention it, another leading or another contending area I think we should take them to is the area known as Bucktown, which is immediately east of what's that called? Humboldt Park. Think like Pulaski. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Not Pulaski. Milwaukee. Where Milwaukee meets North Avenue. That's a wonderful area. It's
Cowboy. It's called Wicker Park, actually. Yeah.
Yes. Wicker Park, Bucktown. Call it whatever you want. There's this. It's a great place. I really that should also be in contention. So I mean, I will contact you, Reverend. Maybe
Okay.
you and I can pull the trigger on something. I think Bob. I think it's like an ego thing. For Bob, it just can't be on the north side. He just has this like visceral hatred or something. It's like an anti-elitism or something, anti-intellectualism or something.
No, it's anti you, Cowboy, because you think that the north side is better than the south side.
Yes.
And you think it's not crime ridden. It's just as crime ridden as the southeast side, which is nowhere near anywhere where I'm thinking about going, which I have not suggested, by the way. All right. The place I want to go to is the Ukraine Village, of all places, which is
on the north side, correct? That's on the north side.
Which is just south of Wicker Park and Bucktown area you mentioned. And yes,
which is on the north side, correct?
Yes, which is on the north side. Okay.
Can we hammer this out now? Can we just do it on the north side where it's nice and safe?
No, not in Logan Park, not in Logan Square where you're talking about. No.
Okay.
I'd rather do it in Hampshire Country out in Lombard, which is halfway between both airports.
Yeah, I mean, why don't we just have it in Rockford, Illinois, then, if you want to go that west? I mean, hey, why not? Let's just go, 2 counties over.
Okay, guys, hey, stop. Listen, what you need to do is look if there's like Groupon packages or something like that. If you have like some type of group event that you could have like 5 or 6 venues, you have everybody choose on which particular venue that they would like to attend. Okay, you give them a breakdown on all of the amenities featured, what the average price is going to cost, what they should actually contend with. There's lots of variables that you could look at, and you could say, hey, look, here is the menu option. Tell us what you would like to see happen in this. And
I actually agree with that wholeheartedly. I think we should put it up to a vote.
Well, give them some options.
I think the only thing that is agreed upon right now between chat and not you, Cowboy, is that everybody wants to go to a Sox game on Saturday or Sunday. That's it.
Yeah, Sunday
at 1:10 p.m. We'll get some great seats.
Fine. That sounds great. I just, I'm sorry. As far as my knowledge, let's see. You'll be there. I'll be there. Reverend will be there.
I thought you guys were Cubbies fans.
Terrence Pop will be there. Who else will be there? You said Ginger Hamster will be there. Zombro will be there, and I think 2 or 3 other people. Basically, right now we've got 10 people. We should
Cowboy. Besides you and I, the only confirmed people we have are 8. So between you and I, it's going to be 10 people.
Okay.
I just sent you that email from Uman who wants to join this particular thing.
From
I believe that he
I
lives.
don't know who that person is. What I would say, anyone that I don't know or I don't have like a good or decent amount of association with. Like, for example, I've watched multiple videos by, Terrence Pop, multiple videos.
Do you ever watch any of Big John's prepper stuff?
Oh man, SCE is who you said.
Yes,
Oman.
Uman. Yeah,
okay.
not human. Uman. OOMAN.
Yeah. I've seen him in Pop's.
Yeah, well, he's there all the time. He's actually a pretty cool guy. I
that's
do
the thing.
have his name, so
I was going to say that's
that's
the thing. I have no problem with people. I want the more the merrier. I just want there to be a proper vetting process, and that would be to me that would be good enough. If someone within the community, he's like well known like you, would vet for him, then sure that's great. But yeah, sure,
I will vouch for him.
sure. That's that's excuse me.
That was unsaid SCE, so I already got the gist of it. Don't worry about it.
Right on. Sounds good.
Well-
Hey, but yeah, Cowboy man, I'll get a hold of you and Bob tomorrow. I'd like
Okay.
to get something, at least for Friday night set up by the end of the week. That way we can to Father Saunders, to
Right.
his point, we at least need to get Friday night set up for sure.
Yeah, no, he does. Excuse me. He does bring up a very good point. I mean, if you ask me, if you were to grade me and if you were to grade Bob and I would give us a very piss poor grade right now because I mean we can't even pull the trigger on something as simple as where to meet up on day one. I don't know. Just I think it's like an ego thing or something.
It's all good, man. We'll get it done. I just like I've been kind of out of the loop for a couple weeks, but I'm trying to
Yeah. Well, as
get
you
shit
know,
straightened out. Yeah.
You hear that, Bob? If we could just
Yeah,
pull
I heard it.
together-
Yeah, I heard it, Cowboy, and we're not doing Logan Square. Bottom line, no.
Let's do Wicker Park.
Let's do Wicker Park, Bucktown, Ukraine Village, no problem.
There you go. You said it. You just agreed with me. Then we are doing the north side.
Yeah,
Say it. Say it.
first of all, I agreed upon Ukraine Village like I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, and you keep pushing Logan Square. No, fuck Logan Square. We're not going there.
Well, that's good enough for me. I mean, you said the north side, and now you said it publicly. Because remember, after a couple of drinks, then you're like, no, we'll just bring them down to, we'll just do it at Conrad's. I'm like, what? You're gonna bring them to the south side?
First of all, I never said that.
Well, yeah, I think you have. I think you multiple times you said that we could do it at Conrad's, right?
First of all, I'm pretty sure if I did say that, that wasn't including you. That was including on one of the other nights afterwards, because everyone's going to be in town basically from Thursday to Sunday, right? So
All right. Well, let's not rehash it. Let's be good guests. Let's be good hosts to our guests.
Yeah. Hey guys, you guys are free to do anything you want once you're in the city. There's going to be a shitload of events that you can all do whatever the hell you want. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm flying in on Thursday. I already got the hotel reserved. I'm staying near Midway. I mean, I could change the hotel if I need to.
And
but-
Reverend, if I may ask you, how long? What will be the duration of your stay? 2 days, 4 days? What are we looking at?
Well, I'm staying the entire weekend. I'm flying out. Flying in on Thursday and flying back out on Monday. The whatever Monday is. So
Okay, so
I just want to hit
with
a
that-
fucking baseball game, while I'm there. But that's about it.
Sure. So I have this idea, like I think different people have different interests. I'd like to put an itinerary together if people were interested, and like almost like a buffet, people can choose what they want to do. If there's 7 or 8 things, what top 2 things can we all agree that we might be interested in doing? Those things would be, let's say, let's catch a ball game, or let's go to the lakefront. Let's go to the Adler Planetarium. Let's go to the Shed Aquarium, the Adler Planetarium, Shed Aquarium. What's another one, Bob? Help me out.
Museum of Science and Industry.
The Museum of Science and Industry.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, we go downtown. We could do the Cheesecake Factory, Sears Tower. Bob, what's that real elite bar on the? Is it in? Was it the 95th? What's it called? The 95th?
I think that's the one in the Hancock building.
Is that the Hancock in the 95th?
Yeah. It's not in the Sears Tower. It's in the Hancock.
Maybe it's not in the Sears Tower. It's in the Hancock. You can hang out on the 95th floor of the Hancock, and you can see 4 states. You can see Wisconsin, Illinois. What is it? Indiana and Michigan, maybe? I can't remember. You're supposed to be able to see 4 states, and like you could stand on this like So you're 95 stories in the air, right? And you're on this.
Actually, Cowboy, it rotates.
Well, that's what she said. But no, what I'm saying is.
No, Cowboy,
Bob,
dumbass. The restaurant rotates. I've been up there before. It's actually on a platform and it rotates the 360 degree view.
Okay, well, let's not get mired up in the details right now. What I'm saying is there's
Fine. Draw up an itinerary. I think it's a great idea, Cowboy.
There's a plethora of things that we can do. So if we can just get a consensus together, you know, what I'm trying to say is, you know, I want to take them to some snazzy places. You want to take them to the south side where someone's going to get shot.
Okay.
I
Find a
never
list of
said
things that everybody would be pretty much interested in. Get a consensus on what everybody would like to take a look at. Get the best group rates that you can on all the things that are available. If you have to go through like a travel agency, then so be it. But, you know, use like Groupon or some shit like that where you can get actual discounts on things. You know, go to like museums, you know, some type of exhibits or something, you get them interested, but you also don't want to vacuum the money out of their pockets. Because
right. No, I agree. Right. That's why I was saying we should do things on the cheap. For example, I was saying on the north side, I know of a VFW 1 block away from the interstate, $150. $150 for 4 hours, and I'm attempting to be very cost conscious. Yes.
And that's what I'm talking about. You know, and I'll call you guys tomorrow. I just. By the end of the week, man, we really got to get at least Friday night locked down. That was my whole point, regardless of the cost.
All right.
Talk to Bob, man. I'm trying to pull the trigger on multiple places. So
you don't want Cowboy, throw up your itinerary list and we'll go through it. How about I handle the ball game? The ball game we want to do on Sunday, right? Rev 20.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, man. The Sox are in town. Well. For anybody that's listening to, the Cubs are not in town that weekend, so it's
I checked the schedule. That's the only ball game in town. Yeah. And if you actually want to watch a ball game, the Sox are the better place to go. So I'll take care of that.
Right on.
I'll get us like 10 seats. Sorry,
I said the Big Black Stadium.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, my aunt lives in Des Plaines, and I'm not unfamiliar with Chicago. It's just I really wish that I could be there, but I really don't see it happening. So I'm not going to commit to something that I am uncertain of.
Sure. Just for your information, I am basically like 3 minutes away, 4 minutes away, straight south of Des Plaines by car. So if that gives you any idea where I live, Reverend, I'm sorry, not Reverend. What's his
name?
SCE. Successful.
Yeah, just SCE. It's a whole lot easier.
Correct. SEC.
SCE, Cowboy. SCE.
Sorry.
Okay. I am the Southeast Conference. Yes.
Birds.
Okay. Well, right on, man. Hey, thanks for having me on. I just wanted to quickly just get.
Oh wait, somebody's. Oh, Bacon's back here.
Right.
Shit.
Okay, listen, Reverend. It was a pleasure.
I'm gonna jump out, man. Cowboy, man, please email me and I'll get a hold of you.
I was gonna say it was a pleasure. I will contact you very soon, and hopefully Bob and I can get Bob in a moment of sobriety, and we can hammer this out. We'll unpack all of it.
All right, man.
Hey, Rev.
Righty, what blasphemy is this? Oh, I'm on. Hello.
Hey, Bacon, how are you?
I don't know. I heard something about big and black and my ear started burning. And then I heard moment of sobriety and the burning subsequently ceased. Just saying.
Okay. All right, hold on a second and we'll hash out the rest of this. All right, Cowboy and SCE, what'd you have to say?
Yeah, Bob, it's 4 a.m. for me, so I'm about to step on out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. Get some sleep.
Yeah, well, it sounds to me like you really haven't worked out a whole lot of details from, that whole thing with Father Flanders.
SE, there's really nothing to work out. It's 8 people that are in town. I mean, do I got to rent a room for 8 people?
No, I don't think so. I think at this point, I'm just going to go over your head and contact Reverend 20 Piece, and the two of us are going to do it. And you can decide whether you want to assist or not, or come or not, or what.
Sure, that's fine. But it's 8 people, cowboy. 8 people.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
but
really
I
fucked
have
up
this-
orgy.
I have this I have this sneaking suspicion that once we get an actual place, that's going to turn into like 12 or 14.
It might balloon to 20, and if it does, that's great.
Yeah, and just for the record, I've spoken to people like what's his name, Mr. Money AD. He said he would be interested in coming if he knew where it was. So
All right.
I know that there,
I think
know-
he lives in Chicago, doesn't he?
correct.
I have no idea. I didn't know he lived in Chicago.
Yeah, him and I were talking. He said he doesn't like you.
Fuck off, cowboy. He doesn't even know who the hell I am. And I know at least another 4 people in PopStream that are actually in Chicago. Tito
Right.
D, Quai, El Patrino. They're all
Right,
here
right,
on
right.
in Chicago.
Right. I had not mentioned this to you, but yes, I had spoken to what's his name? So Kwai Chain Kane. Him and I, we talk a lot. He said he's interested in coming, so that's yet
Yeah.
another person. Of course, he reiterated he did tell me that he wants to know where it is. So again, he wants to come. He just doesn't know where it is. And then who's that guy? He's a Mexican guy on the south side. What's his name? I think you mentioned it.
El
Padrino.
Padrino. Yeah, I think he's in Pilsen. I think he's around like Ashland 18th.
Yes, El Padrino has also contacted me saying he's completely interested in coming. He totally wants to come. And that I think, if I remember correctly, he just said he definitely doesn't want to do it on the south side. And he lives on the south side.
That's fine. I told you I'd rather go to Ukraine Village, Bucktown area. I don't want to go to Logan Square.
Okay, well then it's settled. So it's going to be on the north
Yeah.
side. There you go. That's progress right there.
Boom. We just got shit done. But the bottom line is everybody's going to go to the game on Sunday.
Sure.
I'll work-
Sounds great. Anyway, let's change the subject. What
Hey,
else?
I'll work on the tickets. Do you want to go to the game too?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not interested. I'm more interested in running some sort of like 2 or 3 piece itinerary where like maybe I will show them the town. I want to take them to like museums.
On
the lake.
on Sunday at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Because that's when the game takes place, cowboy.
Yep. $10 hot dogs and $5 beer.
No, it's
right.
No.
I'm much more. No, I'm happy. You guys should go. You should. I'm just saying.
no. I'm just saying how many. I'll get the tickets, but I want to know how many tickets I need to get. You don't want to go to the game at all.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, guys, y'all have a good one. I am about to step on out, man. I'm just dead dog tired. I mean, it was a long morning, a long afternoon, and a very long evening.
Yeah, this was
Sounds
only
good.
supposed to be a test stream, and it's going on 2.5 hours. Hey, Bacon, what's going on, buddy? How are you?
All right. Well, y'all be good.
All right, SEE, take care, bro.
All right, later.
I'm in the process of solving 2 problems right now. The first one, of course, being my state of sobriety, which I'm showing great promise here tonight. The second is actually getting some sort of nutrition in my body, and I'm working on that right now too.
Oh, did you get something to eat, or you're cooking something?
Cooking. I cook
Okay,
for-
nice. Nice. Bacon, have you met my friend Cowboy, by the way? MGTOW Cowboy?
I don't believe so, but please make your acquaintance.
Yes, equally in equal measure. I'm sorry. What's your? Are you a YouTube content creator?
Yeah, I do. I'll do streams other days, but this most have been Friday nights, and Polska actually usually shows up for some of those. He'll do like bar reports during those shows. Always interesting.
Sure.
Actually, Cowboy, Bacon and I know each other from Pop Stream, and I kind of popped up on his stream one day, and I'm familiar with all of his guys, and
He's
they're
from the
all
old.
friendly. Yeah, they're all friendly with all of us, so they're
Sure.
allies of us.
Okay, just out of curiosity, Bacon, I find it fascinating hearing people's stories. Can you kind of real quick, not like 10 minutes, think like a minute or two. Can you who, what, when, where, why? Where are you from? What do you do? How old are you? What do you do for fun? Are you a MGTOW?
I'll answer your last question first, because I think that's probably the most pertinent one there. As far as you go, there. Don't mean to presume anything, but just to educate a guess. I would be in the literal sense of the word. I am somebody, a man, as a matter of fact, who has gone his own way. I just said assume a title or pretty much any other title. I prefer to create my own. Thank you very much. But as far as I go, I'm a retired combat martial artist instructor from Inglewood. I moved up to Washington State, and I live and work up here now.
I'm sorry, you
And
stipulated
I
you're
did
from
I did a lot of philosophy, back when I started getting online and all this other stuff about 5 or 6 years ago. And I realized, okay, at some point, look, there's a reason, like the world keeps going the way it does, and that's because people don't listen to reason and listen to the goddamn emotions and everything else, and that's how they're manipulating all this stuff. So I say, okay, you know what? Well, why don't I do something that's a lot more fun instead? So I took an old show that I used to do back in March of 2020. Something happened back in that day. I don't know if you could remind me of that, because my memory's a little fuzzy back then. But I started doing something called the End Times Report, where it didn't start on YouTube. It actually started on a private group on Instagram, where I would get together. We would actually do kind of a live kind of group message, basically, which wasn't open to the public, but I would record it and do a podcast. I would record that as a podcast and put it out later on the website. We're basically just kind of shooting the shit and talking about things that were going on. And basically, I just adapted that to what I do now. So that's the short pitch of what the End Times Report is now. That's what I do on YouTube these days, along with a few other things. I have a lot of knowledge about a different amount of subjects. Mostly it's just a place to fucking hang out. I do these streams on Friday nights. It seems that that's a good time to do them, and good time for me to do them. I don't feel like going out. I don't feel like going out amongst the people that more or less went full retard on me back in 2020.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna have a smoke break. All right.
All right,
Sure.
have fun. Get all down there.
So if I can interrupt you very quickly and sort of cross-examine you. Okay, so I'm sorry, you said you were in the military, is that correct?
No, I was not in the military. I came very close to it, but I wasn't. Let's just say I was in something that it was the urban version of it. I can't talk too much about it, but
Oh, okay. Okay, what line of work?
That way.
What line of work did you pursue?
Wasn't necessarily line of work. It was just an organization I was involved in. That's about as much as I could say.
Okay.
But
what's your
I just drive for a living. I just drive shit around.
okay? What's your age range?
I'm in my 30s.
Okay, yeah, I'm in my late 30s. Okay, and then
You're not too far.
You said you're from the Pacific Northwest?
No, that's where I am now. I'm originally from Inglewood, is
California?
a city that's in the LA area. It's in LA County, close to the actual city of Los Angeles, which, by the way, LA County is a huge fucking place.
Sure.
Even fucking Palmdale and Lancaster, I think, are considered in LA County last I checked.
Yeah, right. I think LA County is one of the largest counties in the United States.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, I did move up to Washington State. Okay, and I have was a good mother and Pell Pistol asking, okay, it's a shithole. Why would you move up there? First of all, I have family up here. Second of all, it's a lot better than living in fucking California. Third of all, there actually is quite a bit of diversity here, not that retard diversity the goddamn left likes to shove down everybody's throats. Like there's diversity of land and people and all that kind of stuff. You actually have these decent people that live up here. You do. In fact, the city I used to live in, like during 2020, they actually resisted pretty much most of it. They didn't give a flying fuck about it.
Okay. What are some of your hobbies? What do you do for fun?
I'm doing one of them now. I'm drinking and talking on the internet.
There you go. Are you did you go through the normal shouldn't say normal, but the ever increasingly common did you get married? Did you get divorced? You got kids, anything like that?
Oh, I made sure I didn't have kids. That's one thing I made sure I never did.
Okay. Yeah, very good. Yeah, no, in some ways,
Brandon, that's all good. It's okay. I can handle myself. Don't worry. No, I didn't have kids. In fact, I made sure that was not going to happen.
Sure.
Yeah, trust me, I've had my fair share of relationships. A lot of them I care about, and you know what? I don't regret a minute of any investment I had to it to this day. This is something my buddy Rob of RobSays.net will say. Also, good channel. I think you'd like him. Just look up Rob Says. Him and Vince did a show tonight. Actually, he's talking about that. I'm sure you've had the relationships. I'm pretty sure you've had the experience. There's a reason you're a MGTOW cowboy, and I haven't asked you about how you got to that yet, and you can tell me if you want. But you know what? You can make every experience that you have with somebody, that you're involved with, you can keep them all arm's length. And I've done that before, too. I've done it before. But you don't get the same level of fulfillment out of it a lot of times. You really don't. And so I'm kind of like him, I'll keep some things to myself, obviously. Nobody's moving in with me again. I already made that mistake once, and trust me, some mistakes you only have to make once. But it doesn't mean I don't care about the people that I, decide to get into a relationship with. I do. And I don't see anything wrong with that. In fact, I think it's kind of, I could be considered, apathetic or sociopathic the way I view things sometimes, but I'm not that much of a goddamn monster. I actually like caring about people. Hopefully that makes some sort of sense. Lots of messy cats migrated from California to Washington. Oh yeah, no kidding. I talked about that back when that was happening back in November of 2020. That was insane.
Cowboy, you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. He's listening to my riveting words here, or either that, or he just fell asleep, which I find the latter to be more likely.
Bacon, what are you cooking, by the way?
Leftover General Tso's chicken, and I'm making myself an egg omelet.
Oh, nice. Look at you, a gourmet chef.
Yeah, more lazy chef these days. I'd like to keep it simple, but I can whip up some good things. The need arises. Actually, we were talking about that. I was talking about Rob Says, the channel he was on is called Mask and Geek. He'll be live tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.
Who's that going to be again, Bacon?
Masculine Geek. That's the name of the channel.
Masculine Geek.
The guy who runs it is a guy named Vince.
Okay. I've been catching a lot of your guys' live streams going like DLD After Dark and stuff like that. And well, of
You
course,
Safety
I
Doc.
yeah, I always catch a Safety Doc. He's got a good stream going on too.
I try to shop. Hey, I've had a lot of time where I've just been I'll start looking in, just kind of looking at that, and then maybe put my stuff up there, and then a lot of times they shout me out. It's nice people to shout them out for once because they goddamn deserve it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And you don't want to.
If you got anybody from me, but I did put this out. I was in a meeting, I was on a Discord meeting when I just happened to pop back on the YouTube and saw you. I was like, oh, that's kind of a surprise. That's why I led with that comment when I came in. It's like, not surprising, but yeah, like I saw you, I couldn't join in, but I was like, all right, I want to send them out on here. See if maybe Vanessa Kitty's probably awake or something. She always has to deal with insomnia, so.
Bacon, I hope you didn't wait too long in backstage. I didn't notice how long you were back there.
No worries, man. I was like, what, 3-4 minutes, and I got other things I'm doing in the background anyway. It's no big deal.
Okay, well, I always appreciate you, and you don't want I hate to say this, but I got a lot of wrenches off of you.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
I'm not sure what you mean. People, tuning in because I don't know, they heard from you or something?
No, like your shout outs you dropped to me, like I just show up in their channels and all of a sudden I got a wrench.
Oh.
I know you got a lot of wrenches now, right?
No, and it's been kind of unnecessary, but yeah, they all earned them, at least most of them.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Like anybody who gave me a wrench, and I give wrenches out to now. If you notice in the chat, everybody's almost got a wrench. These are all people who have either wrenched me or shouted out.
For a while, I've known them for months, if not years, including you. Can I answer Brandon's question here? Depends on well, I guess it's not a question; it's a statement.
Which one?
What the fuck was I thinking? The one you had highlighted, and I guess that's not bad either. It was super hot, and my little head took charge. I'm a monk. I wouldn't necessarily say you need to go monk over that. Well, again, talk about Rob Says. He asked this question. He's got a famous to ask this question now during any broadcast he's ever on ever. But he's not wrong. It's a four-word question. What do you want? Now, clearly, you wanted to keep that person around, and you thought marriage was the way to do it. Now, obviously, that was a mistake, but I understand the reasoning behind it.
Okay, where was the number one question? Did I miss it? Or did I have it back up, right?
Talking about the second person he married, that's what the number 2 means.
Okay.
At least that's what I think.
Yeah, well, Brandon, I think we've had him on plenty of times, and he made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, haven't we all?
Okay, hey, good night, Mandy. We actually managed to crash out Mandy. She didn't do a 12-hour fucking stream.
Oh, yeah. We all lasted one of your longer. You're one of your more degenerate listeners or something. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, good mother is, and she's another one I pulled a lot of wrenches from.
Oh, I thought I saw her post before, but I haven't seen any of her new stuff recently. I'm not sure why.
She actually has a second backup channel. It's called Crazy Bitch something other because she had a strike, and so if you get her notifications, you get both of them at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And good mother is You know, in the MGTOW community, we kind of like shield against chameleons and stuff like that. But I don't think Good Mother is one of them. I think she's an actual genuine person. So yeah, she's we definitely took her under our wing, and she took us under her wing, and so it's kind of like this allied kind of state.
You know what? That's one thing I'm really happy to see, to be honest with you. You know, I was like, okay, you have some channels. Aaron Clary isn't like this, and as Vince and Massing Geek proved tonight, one of my followers who's in a different community, her channel is called Blue Farm, but I know her. She lives up here in Washington State along with her husband and children and stuff, and they run a pretty decent. They both run decent channels, all that, and so do a lot of their friends. That's why I'm friends with them. But she decided to follow me over to, Vince's chat, and they're talking about, what was it? It was a book that they were reviewing, Artist Seduction or something like that, and just enjoying women and the difference between men and women, all that kind of stuff.
You know what, Bacon? Do you see the comment on the screen there?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Do you see the comment on the screen there? On
Good Mother proves Allwald is false.
That's not true.
Depends. That's really. You can't be absolute on this kind of thing. It really
depends. Good Mother is like Rebel says. She's like a 2% of all females, but they all are a waltz, and the government gives them a gun to point at you.
All right, actually, let me put it this way. Maybe this would make a little bit more sense. To put it this way, you let me know if I'm right or off the mark or whatever.
Sure, go ahead.
Like that, but like doesn't equal certainty. Just because they can do something or they're entitled to do something and they're predisposed to do it, as we all know, doesn't mean they actually will.
But they can, Bacon. That's the point. They can.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They can. They can, and a lot of them likely will. So I'm fine with all women are like that. It's not all women will be that. I'm not saying don't take your precautions. I'm certainly not saying eschew women. Come on.
Oh,
hey, men didn't like women. They wouldn't access them to the point where they have to fucking, say they're MGTOW like, I'm going to eschew all women because I don't like women. And by the way, I'm going to continue to talk about women instead of doing my own goddamn thing because, that would be, that would actually require work now, wouldn't it?
Whoa. Back the fuck up, Bacon. When did you change your profile picture? What the hell is that all about? Because I can spot you out of Pop's chat because of your profile picture, and now you changed it?
What profile picture are we talking about? You talking about the one I have now? That's actually my original avatar.
Yeah, what is that, like a phoenix rising of Bacon?
Oh, that's, funny enough. Actually, I found that. That's not something I designed, to be honest with you. I actually found that. I was looking for, I don't know why, but I was looking for Bernie Bacon strips. And the whole thing about the goddamn bacon. I figured flames in bacon. I figured somehow that would be fitting for the name. And that image came up. And you want to know where that image actually showed up? It was some guy who gave online advice about transmissions.
Wait, is that supposed to be like a transmission belt on fire?
Well, it's smelling like burning bacon or something like that. And I actually tried to contact the guy. I tried to do it properly. He had an own website, so I was pretty sure it was a lost cause anyways. But I emailed him like, hey, I came with this channel, or I came with this website, or whatever. It was just a website at that point. It wasn't a YouTube channel or Instagram attached to it or anything like that. But hey, I'm looking for kind of a, website channel avatar or something like that. And I think that actually is pretty fitting. You mind if I use that?
Sure.
And I sent out a couple more follow-up emails or whatever. Never heard from the guy. So, okay. I did a reverse image search. Only saw pieces of it. Doing now, I was like, okay, I guess this is kind of unclaimed, so fuck it. Why not? I'm just going to go ahead and use it.
God damn it! I kicked myself out. Bacon. Sorry about that.
I could do something else, which I actually eventually did. This is why you're commenting on that, and because I eventually did do something else, which this actually is this avatar you're looking at is actually a part of that. If you look close enough, it's that overlay with my face and a couple of other filters, which basically is just those.
Hey, am I back? Bacon? Did I get myself back in the? Did I get myself back in?
Oh, I thought you had just highlighted me. I didn't know you had yeeted yourself out of the chat.
No, I've done that like 1,000 times already.
Oh boy, yeah, I get you.
No, I'm trying to link the StreamYards in.
Yeah, it's a kind of problematic when they have the buttons right next to each other. What did you expect to happen?
Yeah, I know it's like the stupidest thing they could like design in the website.
Yeah, well,
Angler, Michelle Guevara, Brandon Trubra, Blood. Any of you guys want to join in? It's there for you guys if you want to jump in and talk with us. Okay. I know it's late, and I'm probably going to close it out soon. But if you guys want to come in and chat, I've been going for almost 3 hours. Oh, we got Angler.
Hey, Ron,
Hey, Bob. Hey, Bacon. How you guys doing?
How are you doing?
Pretty good.
I'm sorry, I'm living the dream. Sorry, I misspoke. That was misspeak. Please do not let the local speech authorities know about my recent transgression. Genuine accent.
Right on. No, I just woke up, man. I turned this on. I saw you were streaming. I said, "What the hell? Let's go in here." So,
Hey, Angler, how are you doing? How's your health? How's your situation? Did you get your tax return yet or no?
yeah, man, things are looking up. So,
Okay, that's awesome. I haven't gotten mine yet, and I put it in like towards the deadline, so I'm not expecting it to rush in, but I e-filed it. So,
dude, it's weird. Like for the first time that this year, I e-filed. I used TurboTax for my 21 tax returns. Okay, I filed them one weekend. I got them a week later. Now my 2020 tax returns, the one that I've been waiting on, which a guy in my position is pretty sizable. I just got it a couple days ago, and I filed it last June, so it's been almost a year.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really weird.
oh my God, Sifu is in here. Sifu, jump in the fucking chat.
Hop in, bro.
All right, it's not gonna go for much longer, but if he can jump in, Sifu.
That's not what she said.
No, but I'm glad to hear you're doing better, my brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
man. Things got pretty shitty for a minute, but all is good.
Yeah, I know. And we all of us reached out and came together for you, which is a wonderful thing.
And I appreciate the hell out of it. One day, when I'm out of this bullshit, I hope to be able to repay it. So,
you know what? I can even hear it in your voice. You sound so much more confident.
Yeah, it's it's been a ride, man. I'm glad to be I don't want to say on top, but out of the funk, I guess is what I should say. So
Okay, well, I guess there's only one thing to say to you that you probably haven't, you already realized before, but you're not alone in this. You're not the first one to go through this, right?
yeah, I know, man.
Yeah, that's a fucked up thing, you know?
It is. And in realizing that, I also realize how many other guys out there that are hurting. And man, I wish that we could do more for them. I don't know how to do that other than, just hop on here and talk sometimes,
You don't,
maybe I'll figure something else out that
Sometimes that's all you can do, and believe you me, sometimes that's exactly what somebody can do.
yeah.
Oh, who's the guy who I don't know his name, but I think he goes by Marilyn Manson, or at least is what his band is called.
hmm
And I don't know why he was being asked this question. Maybe this particular mass shooter, quote unquote, was a big Marilyn Manson fan, and he was being interviewed, and he was asked what he would have said to this particular mass shooter. Do you know what he said?
What?
He said nothing. I would have just listened. Clearly, no one did. Sometimes people just need somebody to be there to listen to them. Sometimes you don't need to say anything. Sometimes other people just need to get whatever it is off their chest so they don't do horrible things to themselves or horrible things to other people or both.
I think you're right. I think that's a big problem. Even sometimes when they do try to talk, they don't feel heard. And
Right.
you hit that nail on the head. They just need to be listened to, like really listened to,
And by the way, don't count me as a fucking saint. I've been that person, where I've been that person where I've just sat and listened, but there's been
hey,
times
hey,
I
hey,
just
Angler, you see the comment on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cowboy hasn't heard your story. You want to tell it?
Hey, Cowboy. I'll give a quick condensed version here. Health problem, lost my job because of it. Kind of hit a rock bottom, got in a dark place, and I'm climbing out of it. That's the nutshell version. All is good though. Thank you, Cowboy.
that last part I think is the most important. You're climbing out of it.
Yeah.
Hey, Angler.
Yeah.
I know I reached out to you before about this. All right. I know you're in southern Indiana, right?
I'm in East Central. I'm about an hour from the Ohio border in central Indiana.
Okay. My sister doesn't run a company, but she's the HR hiring company in LaPorte County, Indiana. She runs a foundry. And I know that's kind of in the same field you work in.
Yeah.
I can get you a job if you want it.
Well, Bob, the thing is,
I can get you a job interview if you want it, and the bottom line is she'll hire you. But yeah, it's a long way for you to go. I know we went on the back channels and talked about this during that stream, but I'm just saying I can help you out.
brother, I appreciate the hell out of that. But the thing is, I'm having to think outside manufacturing because my body, this is something I'm having to accept. My body's not going to allow me to work in manufacturing anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
how bad. That's how bad your medical problems are.
Yeah, my lower half is pretty much checking out.
I do have a background in fitness and nutrition. I was a personal trainer at some point, and before you let you judge me, I hate most personal trainers, most nutritionists, and most dietitians because they preach the exact opposite of what is fucking human health these days. So I know a lot more than they do. So if there's any specifics you'd like to lay out here, and I understand if you don't, it's your health after all.
Yeah,
But
I'd rather not right now. I mean, this sounds like a pretty fun stream, so let's keep it fun.
Okay.
Up to you.
Cowboy asked a good question.
Never thought of trucking. It's probably going to be the same thing. Although,
Yeah. Can you handle that?
Sitting most of the time, and sitting is one of the worst things you could do for your health. Activity speed release. He's already dealing with lower body problems. Sitting is only going to make that worse. It's going to make your back worse and make your legs worse because all you're doing is you stretch those muscles for hours and hours and hours at a time. And given enough time, yeah, it's going to F with you.
Yep.
It's not a bad career to get in. The last couple of years, notwithstanding all the bullshit that they had to go through to bring you whatever toilet paper they could, during the whole COVID bullshit.
Yeah.
And having rest stops and all this other stuff they had to deal with. Tune into the Safety Doc for more on that. Posted Glau probably heard some of, the people he had on who were, truckers that talked about that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty rough for them.
Now, trucking, if you get the right gig, I mean, these guys make a killing. As far as blue collar wages go, I mean, these guys can make six figures. They can just rake it in.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah. And good for them. I mean,
talk about some of the most honest work you have. Even if you're just a contractor and you don't own the truck or whatever, unless time we talk about if you own the truck.
Mm-hmm.
You just work for like Ruan or even Swift. I know Swift isn't the best company out there, but look, they are a company that does the vital job. So, But you know what? Hey, they get you the shit that you use in your house. Like, I'm going to use my own damn term that everybody's been using. By the way, keep an eye out or keep an ear out for this percentage.
What the fuck?
Every time you hear this percentage, just tell you that I told you I came up with this years ago. 95%. Keep an ear out for that percentage.
95%?
No, 95. 9 or 5.
9 or 5, okay.
Just keep an ear out for that. Every time you hear that come up, just next time I see you, let me know how many times you've heard it. But anyways, they had to deal with a whole lot of things that were going on. They didn't have a lot of the support that they should have. When they were boxing stuff that was essential, that's why they still had work, because they were still essential. You guys remember the whole time where, or the day, where you were either deemed essential or non-essential in terms of your line of work? Anybody remember?
That was kind of fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah. Not only was it all kinds of fucked up, but they all want to make us fucking forget it now. And thank goodness to Safety Doc and myself and others. Like, we're not letting that shit go. Like, no, we're not going to forget that shit.
Hey, guys, can you hear me? My mic went out.
You woke up overnight, I was like, okay, hey, guess what? You're out of a job. We don't need you. Why? Because the government said so.
What's up, Sifu?
Oh, I'm just chilling, man. One advantage to being retired is you work on your own schedule. It's like 3:30 here, but I'm up working on getting my room clean.
Very good.
Hey guys, can you hear me? My mic went out.
Yeah, I hear you, Bob.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, I thought. Okay, you're just checking your mic. I was gonna ask, like, You in one of those weird time zones where you're 15 or 15 minutes ahead or behind somebody here? Because it's 2:26 here.
Oh, it's 4:30 in the morning here, Bacon. We need to get some sleep.
So you're an hour and 15 minutes ahead. That's not oddly specific. I'm just saying.
It's about 5:45 here. I woke up about 5 o'clock.
What's up, Sifu? How are you, my brother?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, you're Sifu. I actually wanted to ask about that because that's a Chinese title for certain martial arts, specifically.
It's from Thai. It means teacher.
Wing Chun.
It has a different meaning too.
Yeah,
Which-
you could
it's
seafood,
sort of
girl, teacher. It all works.
It's a little bit. It's related, but I think it's a little more incapacitating. Sifu actually means father. With Si Gung, that goes beyond that. That means grandfather.
Well,
So I
hell, I
saw-
don't know which one will apply to me. I'm so old, my social security number is 4.
You're older than I thought you were going to be. I thought you were going to say 7. I just found that interesting when I saw it. I was like, wow, I wonder if he knows what this means. And if he does, well, now that makes this very, doesn't it?
I got a question for y'all.
Thankfully,
Are you guys
simple. That's good.
All of us?
Are
we
you
what?
guys noticed? Are you guys noticing like a real buzz within the MGTOW community lately?
I can answer for myself. I have not been in the MGTOW community all that much anymore.
Like how? What is this buzz
Yeah,
you're
what
talking
the
about?
vibe you're picking up.
Just like the energy in the chats, the amount of people that are showing up, the things that are being talked about.
Can you
Oh
be more
yeah,
specific?
man. Even a nobody like me had 15 people on my live stream Monday. I was highly impressed.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
people, I was there.
It just seems like there's this energy in here right now. You know, I'm gonna name off a heavy hitter here. You know, like in Hammerhand streams, those
hell
things,
yeah.
they really seem to be picking up. You know, Pop and Blake, they're on fire. I mean, these guys are on fire. I mean, I don't think that that YouTube is allowing the number of people that are passing through these places to be shown on their sub count.
Paul D went better when I logged
Yeah,
in.
wouldn't surprise me.
I logged into Terrence's stream tonight. I had to scroll real fucking far down to find him. And guess what? He's one of the largest damn channels that I follow. So I should
Yeah.
tell you all.
Bacon, he's the biggest channel I wrench on.
Have you guys seen? Have you guys seen the deep fakes that Billy Von Baum has done lately? With
Oh my God! Damn him and damn him to hell for. I want to see the Nancy Pelosi one.
Oh no!
Shit.
No,
We
Bacon.
don't want to see your collection of Nancy Pelosi nudes, please.
Have
don't
you
have that much
seen?
sleep.
I just puked in my mouth a little bit.
Have you seen Nancy Pelosi back in 1959?
Yeah, I've seen those, but
Yeah, she's a goddamn looker, and her set of tits were fantastic. I'd
I would
bang her.
still like to punch her in the face. I don't care.
You don't want. I would still punch her in the face, but I'd bang her titties too. She deserves it.
I hate to agree with this, but you got a point.
Damn.
Even she actually does have a fucking.
Oh,
I don't know
damn.
what it's being held up with, but she has a rack. Her rack is probably being held up by a rack.
I don't know. I think if you touched her with your unit, you'd be forever cursed. That woman's a witch.
Oh, I never said I'd be doing it.
Bacon, look up Miss Tire Hub 1959, and you'll see a set of her cans. She was something back in her day.
Well, so was Hillary Clinton. I remember
Holy
those.
shit.
No, and curse Billy Von Bond for doing those goddamn deepfakes of her.
Oh God, that was some creepy shit.
I'm a wrench on his channel. I still curse him every day.
Oh, I look for the picture, and where does my phone take me to Snopes? Please.
You know what? Good points. Teeth, titties, and tushy.
Snopes again? What the fuck?
Now, see,
I already said on someone else's shows, like, you know what, if I had to commit one, heroic, altruistic act, which has nothing to do with, benefiting me in any way, it'd be just ruining AOC for the Democratic Party and just completely flipping her by fucking the living shit out of her. Like, I will make that.
I'm pretty sure everybody in Congress wants to do that to her. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna have a smoke break and grab another.
I can.
All right, bro.
So talk amongst yourselves.
Michael Guevara, if I was not a monk, I think that I could talk myself into hate fucking AOC.
I don't think I'm that desperate.
Like,
here's the thing: it wouldn't even be hate fucking. It'd be the entire experience. It'd be exactly what I did to my ex. It was like,
nah, that's okay.
They're doing the whole time. You like breathing in, I like breathing in. You like breathing out. I would get to that fucking point.
Well, man, my standards may be low, but at least I have.
Look, I don't like her, but I would fucking do that for all you assholes.
Are you willing to take one for the team?
I'll be delivering one for the team.
Just make sure when you post the video, you put it behind the paywall.
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought about that. That's how selfless I was being, but okay, I'll take that into consideration. The other one was doing Janet Yellen or something, but that was a different story altogether. It's like that was more of a, okay, we want to end the Fed, but we're going to do it in the most degenerate way possible.
Man, I've been checked out at pretty much everything for a while. I haven't been reading, political news, and I'm subbed to Breitbart, Gateway Pundit, and all that stuff. But I just haven't been checking it. I've just been taking care of my shit.
Probably better use of your time, to be honest.
Pardon?
I said probably a better use of your time, to be honest.
Yeah. I just
I approach news. Maybe it's different from you guys. So I'm from a little off base here because I've been in this community a long time, but I've been out of it for longer now, or at least it seems. Comes down to a couple things to me. One, does it affect me? Obviously, that's a big one. Whatever news story it is. Does it affect me? Okay, no offense to you guys. If a nor'easter shows up or a hurricane shows up that's on the East Coast, unless it's affecting, like Tate's cookies or something that I like to get every once in a while, and I know they come from New York. Sorry, New York. Okay, I don't care that much. And with the cookies, and I could probably stand to eat a few less cookies. I don't eat that many as it is. Second, a little bit more important, what can I do about it? If the answer is nothing,
not a damn thing, yeah.
Then either divert it to the comedic side. How can we make How can we get a silver lining out of this? How can we make a funny story? That's what the old Laughter at Humanity show used to do. What I used to do with it. You may take stories. Okay, this is fucked up, but here's how we can laugh at it. Hence, Laughter at Humanity show. If I can't do that, then I don't worry about it. I'm gonna fucking move on.
Yep. That's one thing
jack shit that we can do about it. All right. Hey, I'll take another hit of bourbon, please, if you don't mind. I mean, because what's the other option? You just sit and obsess about this, wallow in it, let it consume you. I've seen what people. I've had it done. I've done it myself, and you know what? It's not pretty. It isn't.
It doesn't help anybody to do that. Like you, I've done the same thing, in the past. You sit there and you wallow in shit, and it helps nobody. It helps nothing,
And that's the best case scenario.
Yeah.
So if you find a way to do something about it, or look, you let it go. You deal with the aftermath as best you can, and what's in your control.
And this is a big problem that I'm seeing.
First of all, you need to raise your standards a little bit. Here's something a little better looking for you.
Who is that?
That is Diane Carroll.
Hello.
Oh, is there a guest in the chat? Hold on.
All right. Well, what are we raising our standards against? Are you talking about AOC? Because I said that was a sacrifice. God damn it! I didn't say that was a fucking conquest.
That looks like a cowboy.
I think that the sacrifice might be you if you're not careful.
Hence why I said it'd be a sacrifice.
Yeah.
By the way, you're welcome, assholes.
And as far as the news goes, I'm trying to find the name.
You're back in, by the way, dumbass.
But I tell you, man,
I know.
it's
the North-South rivalry.
I deprogrammed myself. Well, it was sort of by force. We got divorced, and we were still all living in the same apartment. And she took the TV. And this was about a year after all the little digital conversion boxes came out.
By the way, that's
find one, and I cannot find one for nothing. So I was forcibly cold turkey giving up on network TV. And then when I came back, I could see all the programming. You got to have all the diversity buttons pressed, And make sure you're always talking up the latest perversion of the moment like it's stunning, brave, and normal.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that you just made me think of. Look, if this is normalized, how is it still stunning and brave? I know it's all words and all that bullshit, but every once in a while I do have to ask a logical question to keep myself sane.
No, you've got that right. It is not sane. Promoting,
I know it is.
Promoting perversion and attacking people who are opposed to it for whatever reason, that's not a sign of a stable mind that wants consensus.
Right.
Well,
according to leftist consensus means do what I say.
At this point, I'd like to bring up how, unfortunately, the transgender community. I don't know if you guys know, but like the gay and transgender community suffer from some of the highest self-inflicted self-deletions in the world. Did you guys know that?
I did. They also have the highest rates of domestic violence. Yeah, it's a messy situation.
So when armed with information like
understating it.
I'm sorry?
No, I was just saying that's understating it, but agreed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So armed with information like that, it's very easy to refute what they're saying. The problem is there are political considerations, right? You can't just say that, otherwise you will be
Cowboy. They are not a political consideration. What are they? 3%.
They are. If you think about it, like that's all
They
they
are 3% of the population. Now, granted, they are the loudest 3% because the media promotes them. And think about the actual trans people, right? They are 0.003% of the people, right?
Yeah.
Of actual fucking normal people. All right. And
Yeah.
who are
And
the actual elites?
even them, see, I can't even pick on a real trans person or technically a hermaphrodite because they have both sets of organs.
They don't even fucking count. The elite bloodlines, the 13 bloodlines, are actually more than the fucking trans people, which tells you that all of this is a fucking lie and is pushed by the fake news, which happened and Sifu can attest to this. What the Smith-Mundt Act in 2012 that El Bozo put in, right when fake news started, when they could push propaganda against the American people.
Well, here's another little snippet on all that. The DSM, which is the big book, like the Bible for psychologists.
Yes, DSM-5.
The diagnosis.
I talked about that pretty extensively in American Herbivore.
Yep. And
I know where you're going, brother, but please continue.
Okay. Yeah. This manual is used to help psychologists diagnose, but the main reason for this manual that I found out is for insurance billing purposes.
Correct.
It's basically for insurance companies. Yeah.
And
there's an easy way to
not fucking domesticated. You know.
Okay, guys. Are we getting into Fight Club now?
No.
The movie where it's going to cost too much money to, recall all the cars versus the people who are going to die.
Quite possibly, but this manual.
They don't care about that.
It used to list
their agenda.
Right. Sifu, you're exactly right. They don't fucking care anymore. As long as they don't have to pay it out, they don't care.
I believe it was before 1963, according to the DSM-2. Homosexuality was considered a psychosis.
Yes.
Yes.
The reason why it was taken out, they have a board, of psychologists, psychiatrists, people that decide what goes in and what is taken out. And some gay people ended up on this board and they were offended. So all that shit got taken out of the DSM. Now, me personally, I think all this bullshit is mental problems. I mean, this is identity crisis. You know what I'm saying?
But remember, it gets worse. Like I pointed out in my video, see, the leftists have infiltrated it, and they're adding all these categories because, you're not an alcoholic, you have a disease.
Right.
Yeah, you're not a Ted Bundy stunt double. You have a chemical imbalance. Or you're not sick. You just want to be your true self. So we're just going to let you cut your dick off when you're 8 years old.
Oh my God, Sifu, who is that girl?
When you're 20.
Is that Sophia Loren? Hey guys.
Yo.
What's up? Can I tell you something?
We're coming up on the 3.5 hour mark, and this was just a test to see if it was successful. So, hey guys, I want you to let's go around the horn and was this successful or not? Did you guys all have a good time? Angler, you just jumped in late, so why don't you start first?
Who?
Here, I'll start first, and then I'll pop off. Gentlemen, it was a pleasure. This is the Mixed Out Cowboy Angler. It was a pleasure. Saifu, what's up, man? I was actually talking about you earlier in another stream. And then yeah, you guys take care, and don't get married.
Take it easy, Cowboy.
Well, damn, I must have really cowboy to have him give me a shout out like that.
Sorry, go ahead.
Thank you, brother.
No, it's no. I had a good time. Thank you, and I just wanted to add this in just to kind of at least add to that conversation. I almost got put on those psychotropic meds. It was my mom who works in the medical industry that actually got me. She basically substituted it for Advil, so I wouldn't get put on them. Who knows where I'd be if she hadn't done that?
Hey, Bacon.
Yes, sir.
You and I will always be good friends and allies, and we'll take this thing forward together, man.
Any discussion you want to have?
Yeah, I'll always be on your streams on Friday night, and I'm thinking about doing a regular Tuesday or a Wednesday night at like 10 p.m.
Oh, let me know. I'll fucking promote the hell out of that.
Yeah, I know, because you're a good friend.
Of course, man.
All right, who else we got? Angler, go ahead. We'll close this out.
All right. I would say at 3.5 hours, Bob, yes, success. Good stream. It went somewhere. It's pretty cool to come in to meet you, Bacon. Sifu, I've seen you around on other streams before. It's nice to talk to you.
Thank you, brother.
Cowboy, I've seen him around. It was nice to talk to him. And yeah, Bob, good stream, brother.
Hey, Angler, and anything you need from the community, we'll help you with. And like I said, wait till your the return comes in and take it from there, man.
That's kind of my game plan, Bob. Yep. And thank you. I know I can always turn to the community. I mean, this place is fucking amazing.
And I think I can agree with either Michael or Michelle Guevara. Test equals successful. I think you got an answer here.
Bacon, he's French, so he's Michelle Guevara.
Oh, okay. Okay. Michelle Guevara.
He's one of our Frenchies.
Or I don't do Guevara in French, so he'd have to actually demonstrate it for me before I can get it correct. So,
all right, boys, I'm gonna bow out. It's nice talking to y'all. Y'all take care.
Thanks, Angler, for coming in
again.
All right, and of course we got Sifu. Sifu, you want to take us out? You want to give us a pimp's prayer or something?
I'm going to give you a double dip. Now we talked for a moment about the DSM-5, and now I talk about this extensively in my video American Herbivore, which is the first video on the Malaya Chronicles playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the DSM-5, one of the latest categories they've come up with is something called oppositional defiant disorder. Just because I'm old and grouchy and want to be alone, that is enough for them to say that I'm antisocial and I need to be locked up. Because if I'm not
all right, we lost you, but
how did we lose Sifu?
What happened to me, basically, and I was a kid when that happened.
What happened?
No, this is what I was saying earlier. I got diagnosed, no real.
Like with the ADD and stuff like that.
I think it was ADHD, what he wanted to do, but it didn't really matter.
And I'm not gonna shame any man for saying they need help from a professional counselor or pharmaceuticals. I took antidepressants myself. And
Okay.
so sometimes you do need it, but don't just let them prescribe them to you without thoroughly checking things out. Because these new head meds are so strong and they act different than the ones did before.
Oh my God.
The old ones used to try to balance your brain chemistry. The new
See-
ones just suppress the chemical that makes you do whatever they don't like.
The
So if
C2,
if
they're
you cut
SSS.
out the dosage or
Specifically,
you quit, suddenly all those same chemicals that were making you only half twisted off before are going to come back full strength.
well, let me tell you something. And I don't know if anyone's still listening at this point, but I think it's so important. If you
No,
guys
no,
don't,
we're all still here, Bacon.
Gabor Mate, Jbormate, and he has one of the most. He deals with a lot of the stuff that you're talking about. All you guys are talking about. He's dealt with cases on this stuff, and one of the quotes he has, I think, is the most brilliant one. Is that people, they're not, when they're doing drugs or they're doing these pills or they're even doing these activities that people think, basically is the equivalent of pills and whatever. It's like they're not chasing a high, they're running from a low. And so, okay, like for all of us, at least hope all of us here, like let's say we're at a happiness level or whatever, we're at 100. And, you drink a beer, take a shot, or smoke a cigar, cigarette, do some weed, fuck a good woman, or get fucked by a good woman. This for the woman that's in the chat. Okay, so you get taken from the normal level of 100, and you get to about 120, 130, 150 if you're really lucky.
Holy shit! How did you find this guy? He only has 2 subscribers.
I don't know if he has a YouTube presence. I just know the guy's
Yeah,
name.
I'm looking it up on YouTube. He's
Who are you
listed
talking
as
about,
Mate
Chico?
Jabor, and he has what looks like, hell, I don't know these foreign flags. Is it the Russian flag that's
Gabor
white, blue, and red?
First of all,
Sifu, who are you talking about?
Hear out the rest of what I have to say, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
You were saying
Okay.
Jabor Mate? I found a Mate
Gabor
Jabor on YouTube.
Okay,
I don't know if it's
Sifu,
the same.
hold off for a second and let Bacon finish.
Oh, okay. Sorry, bro.
Well, I'm almost done, and we can figure out the logistics and all that stuff. I'll see if I can help out as well. But then the other people, the people who are kind of broke, and they've gone through their own traumas for whatever reason. That's what led them to be where they are, and so they're happiness level isn't around 100. Just as a best number at like what 40, maybe 30, something like that, and they think that's normal. And so they try these drugs, they try this alcohol, they try these activities or whatever. And it obviously it raises their endocrine levels, it raises their oxytocin levels, all this other stuff. And they get to like 60, 70, not even close to where we are normally. And they feel the best that they've ever felt because it's double what they're normally still. Okay, we all gotta have drinks, we have cigars, we have good laughs and all that stuff, and it's great. It's enhancing, but it's we eventually fall around that 100 level, whatever, back there. So okay, we're back to being sober, but we're not debilitated. It's debilitating when they fall back, when they withdraw from it.
Yeah, when they kind of overdose you, right?
Not even overdose; it could just be regular stuff. That's what I'm saying. They can get way above what they think is normal. They're just getting close to it.
Mm-hmm.
They're even getting close to it at all. They're just getting double, triple what they were getting before. And it's even worse for them. They don't just go back down to 30%, of what we have. They go down to 20, 15. It gets even worse. So I go, oh my God, this is what I need to do to be normal. And so that's part of that whole, what do you call it? That whole addictive personality that ties into that. So they're literally chasing a high, but they're doing it not to chase the high. They're doing it to run from the low because you know what happens when it runs out.
Mm-hmm.
What happens when it runs out? What happens when the weed is all smoked? What happens when the women are all gone? The porn is dried up. The internet's gone. There's no video games, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh hell!
This is also why you see if they try to quit one thing, they inevitably do another one. A very famous one for alcohol, and I know about this because my chosen vice is alcohol, and I had to study everything. So, okay, everybody thinks I'm gonna fucking die from alcohol. No, I've studied everything that you haven't.
You don't want you don't want bacon.
Sugar, which hits a lot of the same buttons.
Bacon. I'm on the 65 and out plan, and hopefully I don't make it past then, because fuck, who wants to live past that anyway?
I do. I'll tell you that right now.
No, you don't want. You don't want. I'm a smoker, and you know, and they say smoking takes years off of your lives, but they're the last years.
Smoking. That's number two.
All right, guys. All right, guys. But I'm gonna hang it up now. But I just want you guys' opinion of how was the stream tonight? Was it all right? Did I do okay?
Fantastic.
Doing good, brother.
There's a little controversy in the chat, but what good stream doesn't have a little bit of controversy in the chat?
Oh, no.
Paying attention.
Success. Was this your first stream tonight, by the way?
This is my first successful one on my phone. I've done 3 on my pad before, so I've been trying to figure it out and hook up my audio. I actually did a stream right before this, and I was in echo the entire time. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So you're figuring out the technical aspects, and that's good. That's good that you're doing that. Yeah. I mean, any configuration you want, and you know, just obviously, you know, figure out what works for you, figure out what doesn't.
I think I figured it out, and I went 3.5 hours long. So, guys, thank you.
I defer you back to that. Who was it here? Michelle Guevara, which somehow they have I'm gonna guess that's a Portuguese name or something, or not Portuguese, but
no, it said test successful.
Yeah, he said test successful.
Yeah, he's one of my wrenches. So
does it for all of us. Test successful.
Well, thanks, Bacon, for joining me, and I was happy to hand you a wrench tonight too.
Oh, hey, like I said, tell everyone else. I take that seriously, and so I'll do my job.
Okay, Sifu, thank you for joining us tonight too.
Thanks. I appreciate you letting me stop by for a hot minute, brother.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna end it right now because it's time to get to bed.
I agree.
All right, take it easy.
Kind of what I had tonight.
Bye, guys.
Close enough. You have a good night, man.
All right, thanks. Hey, Bacon, I'll see you on Friday night, all right?
You know where to find me, my friend.
Yeah, I'll be at the bar giving you a report.
I look forward to it.
All right, awesome.